Jazz. Oh, jazz. All the good jazz in this life. Lovely people, how are you getting on? How are you getting on this absolutely wonderful, titillating, thirsty Thursday? It is a good day. It is a good day. A little bit short, a little bit long. How are you, mister? Getting there. My neck is still shit, but I'm told it will heal. So, fingers crossed. Come on in. What a late stream, lovely people. What an incredibly late stream today, because that's what we do, right? Oh my goodness, we're not fooling around, okay? Let's get into the game. I don't have time for this. We're gonna do it because I want to play. So much so, in fact, that first we're going to copy the save back to the folder. I wonder what happens if I just copy it and overwrite it. There's only one way to find out. Because, 2025, we don't know how to make save games proper in a role-playing game. So I need to manually copy the save files. I think it's gonna be fine though. Tremere save. I'm copying them by myself. Copy. It says, oh my goodness, the same files exist at the location. I want to replace the files in the destination. Thank you very much. Let's see what happens. It happened. And maybe in a moment, GOG Galaxy will also tell me that, something happened with the freaking save games, with the cloud games, because this is not the save you have in the cloud. Oh my god, what's gonna happen with us? That's what's gonna tell me. But it should be okay, I think. I'm a little sick, but other than that, I'm fine. Oh, you're a little sick. Is it like a soggy nose stuff? Oh, I'm so sorry. That can suck as well, right? But hey, hopefully it's gonna be better. Lots of garlic, lots of honey in any combination. You can actually eat, if you don't like garlic, you can mash some garlic, or make it like little cubes, like little mini garlic cuts, and smush them into honey. And you can get like a spoon of honey with the garlic inside. You won't feel anything from the garlic because of the honey. The honey just makes it so sweet. And you can just have a nice swallow of honey. It's just usually good. Drink a lot of fluids though, because if you swallow just the honey, it just makes your honey gets all the water. It just absorbs all the moisture. So it's gonna make your throat even drier if it's a throat issue. But otherwise, everything is fun. Everything is fine, lovely people. How are you getting on? How are you getting on, lovely people? You know what I've been thinking about the other day? What is a good way? I see a lot of streamer discords doing literally everyone pings for every single stream. Am I cool for not doing that? Maybe even then we should do like at least weekly everyone ping with some summary of where we are, some YouTube videos, best ofs, or something to consume, or something to be together with as a community, and next steps and future plans, and maybe next week's schedule, right? As if I can hold myself onto a schedule ever in my freaking life. But I was thinking about this because I don't know what would be the best way to notify people. Govy Goes Golfing, by the way, I see you. I said hello to you as well. The lovely Govy Goes Golfing, what an absolute legendary joy of a human being you are. It's great to have you. Let me see if we can set up some stuff the way it's supposed to. It's gonna be almost there. Almost there. Right. Lovely people. How are you getting on, by the way? Other than being a little sick. Is there any game that you are interested in? That you are playing? What is the next game that you are looking forward to? Be it an old one or a modern one? I need to play all the freaking vampire games now, and it's gonna take a while, okay? It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna get there. We are gonna get there. We need to... I think I did the ping here, right? But we might as well do some other pings elsewhere too. Just... I don't know if the self-promotion channels in other Discords even work. I honestly have no freaking idea. By the way, Gavi, have you ever played Bloodhunt? Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt? Which is basically a battle royale. It has a team fight, team shootout mode as well, I don't know, but it's basically a battle royale. But it's pretty nice. And it's vampire themed. Hey, Mama Ponders! No comments, please. Please don't.
The comments are...
There's no comments.
Why do you have that one?
What? Oh, you know, yeah.
I don't like that one.
I know. It's not the right biscuit open for the lovely Mama Ponders. You know how it is. It is what it is. Just a cold. I was very sick long time ago. Wait, do you mean that you were only like whenever you were really sick? That was a long time ago, or a few weeks ago you were really like down, but now it's just a cold. Which one is it? I hope it's gonna get well soon. Get well soon. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. What could go wrong, Lily? Is my question. But yeah, lovely people. I'm so looking forward to even Tarkov 1.0. Maybe I'm just naive. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But
are you serious?
Yeah, this Saturday, Tarkov 1.0. They finally release a game from beta for about 8 years. Yeah. 8? 8.
I don't think it's 8. I think it's more.
It might be more.
I think it's 8 years ago.
I think it was 20. Yes. That's when the game released, I think, on early access. I think, if I remember correctly. I didn't pick it up then, I just knew about it then. Because it was insanely priced, even back then. It's interesting how they just didn't care. They were like, this game is gonna cost 40 fucking euros. Or even without the fucking. It's 40 euro. Plus every tax, transaction cost, whatever fee. Anything above that, we're just gonna push it over to the customers. We don't care. We're trying to do the absolute minimum to make it comfortable. The payment provider will actually handle payments from across the world, but otherwise we are a website, nothing. No Steam, nothing. Just the thing. And even though what state it was in, and even though how horrible it was, most people just bought the $150 plus, or actually the same thing in that sense, especially nowadays. A 150 euro version plus VAT, value added tax, plus extra transaction fees. I remember when I bought that game, Tarkov in 2019, I think, that was the most expensive game I ever bought. Because it's only at the checkout I realized that, oh no, it's not going to be 40 quid. It's going to be 40 plus some nice stuff on top of it. And I don't know how it became the most expensive one. Maybe I was just surprised because I haven't bought a game for a while at that point. I can think of that, but God, goodness gracious. No problems for about half a year? Nice.
The lovely Blackbird 7 Twitch just redeemed Ponder this.
Ponder what? That you should type stuff there. The Ponder... The Ponder, this message got auto-modded, man. I'm gonna allow it, don't worry. So.
The lovely Ebb and Flow just redeemed Bless SRA and Jesus.
May all your zombies topple over fences. Let's go with the blessing of our and Jesus.
Our energies. We have lost that viewer, I think, lovely people. Remember the last time when I was literally, as I was thinking that our energies. When I was singing this, in the middle of that, it was much longer than this. And in the middle of that, I was just thinking, like, what would someone feel if they tune in the middle of that? And that's the stream. Like, there was even a game started at that point. So there was a game is paused, and the lad at this end of the screen is just singing this. They may never know we have started with RNG, right? And someone just, the first time comment was, what was the comment? What the something along the lines of WTF, and I was like, I was literally thinking about this, that someone's gonna tune in, and what is going on here? And the lad has not commented anything ever since. So I think we may have the show has so thick substance, lovely people, that now we are being polarizing. We are breaking our own career, okay? Because of the show. Just so you think about it. So Blackbird7 tweet said, politicians are like sperm. Only 1 in a million turns out to be a human being. Ouch. But it's so ponder this. It's so dehumanizing, though, what you just said. Be careful. Morally, and this is the pondering part, morally, we have to state this, that even the absolute huge piles of guano for feelings or for rationale type of people are at the end of the day people. We cannot dehumanize them. They should be considered people. And technically they are, but it's a very nice, interesting way to put it. Like, yeah, but you know, like, talking about sperm in this way is kind of derogatory, or it wishes to be, right? But at the same time, the sperm is nothing other than it's 1/2 of the chromosomes needed. Like 1/2 of the chromosome pairs. Like half a human. Is that half a human? Not really. It's not even a human, right? It's literally just a cell that makes it possible to create a human. True, there are good politicians that never get a politician job. That's true as well, yeah. That's true. But it's so weird as well, like how good a politician is. Like, how do you define being a good politician? Are you good because you have power and you can sustain that power? Are you good because you are absolutely horrifically scheme people and then you're just good at that? Or are you good because the causes that you champion all of a sudden have some merit and actually progress somewhere? Maybe the latter would be nice, right? And that is 1 in a million. Sadly, that is very, very sadly, it's a absolute psychopathic behavior mecca over there. Shortly after the majority dehumanizes a group, justified violence follows. That's the problem, exactly. So we don't do that. We really shouldn't do that. And that again, that doesn't make you any more right? But yeah, this is the ponder this section where we can ponder about this. It's part of a building blocks that can become human. Yeah, it's not even a building block, to be honest. It's the starter. And it is a base building or a base foundation, but the building blocks are getting created based on the blueprint contained within, right? It's actually different. It's just half of the blueprint. Let's call it that. I consider being honest the big thing. It's for the people. Being honest. But what do you say when... this is very interesting because this leads us into very philosophy type of territory where why do we lie as humans? Why do you lie in your everyday life? And don't start with the, oh, I would never. Why do we lie? Politicians lie to get the job. And to keep the job. And to get even more power. And to stay in power. And to get sliding money here and there for their friends and family and themselves. And yeah, one would say that. Why do people lie? Because, lying by itself is not necessarily, well, it's wrong morally. If you put it in relation with honesty, obviously honesty champions, right? Honesty is the angels, lying are the demons, right? You kind of understand that polarity, so to speak. But what if you use absolute horrific things to get to somewhere nice? Okay, the absolute horrific I over-exaggerated it, but you know what I mean. What happens then? Let's ponder that. Is there a way, is there an option when the means justify, when the goals justify the means, or what is it? The means justifies the tools. How does the saying go? Good politician is a civil servant and looks for the best interest of the people he represents. Can't say I've seen one though. And you know what's weird though? We are trying to think, the human brain is very good at labeling things, identifying a pattern, and then just talking about isolating something and just talking about that in isolation, or trying to fathom what it means. If you think about it, the politician never stands alone. There's so many the politicians as we know them, or let's call them statesmen if you want, or states, whatever. Anybody representing more causes, presumably for the sake of a fair competition in the economy, etc., etc., etc. We can put a whole definition on what it should be. They never stand alone. They are always standing with all kinds of other pressures around them, with which those pressures are also corrupting. So, if corporations are greedy, that greed, it's almost law that greed will persist in those circles, just because of how that type of corruption goes. Do you understand what I mean? So I don't think we can just cleanly blame certain people doing specific things and then, because they are evil or because they didn't know better, and then, that's what happened. It's usually much more complex than that. Doesn't make it any better. It's just more interesting to peel back the onion of, okay, but eventually, why did they decide on, sometimes they are convicted. They have conviction. Well, we wish they would be convicted a little bit more, but sometimes they have conviction in what they're trying to achieve, right? Or what they're trying to do. That's very interesting. But sadly they realize something horrific or bad, but they don't see it because they think that, oh, but no, this is a necessary sacrifice because we are working for this or that, and it turns out that what they're working for was they were also lied to in what they're working for, and whether their party lied to them or some partners in the economy or whatever, that's also an interesting thing. Not always the best, but show what he does openly is a good thing. Not hide your faults or lies. Good position or yeah. I consider being honest a big thing. It's for the people. I absolutely agree with you. You know what's weird though? If somebody would standing out in front of the people and say some things that needs to be heard and said and try to lead them, most of the people would turn against them, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying it's a necessity. I'm not saying it's a necessary evil. We are just pondering about this. How would you approach that when certain things have to be done or have to be tackled? Then it's going to be difficult. But if anybody would stand out in the public and say it, obviously they're not going to get any votes. I would argue that the voting system is broken as it is. I think it's bullcrap, absolute feces. How we are doing democracy. It's stupid how we're doing democracy, pretty much, I think. They think they're better, and I have a better alternative. I have many ideas, but I haven't thought about it too much, so I'm not sure if every one of my aspects would stand. We can talk about it if you're interested, lovely people, but we can also do it some other time. Most lie because they went against their moral compass or the morals of their constituents and are afraid of the consequences. Yeah, and oh my god, how many times it happens, right? You can use certain things and I accept that, but you still should be honest. At least you should be honest eventually, right? That's also different. Like, yes, we did that because we wanted to get to here. And lo and behold, we are here. It was a tool that we used. Hey, and let's everybody be honest with themselves. Would you have voted for us if you knew in advance that, like, stuff like that? Do you mean? Some lies are okay, like telling someone you're busy and can't hang out because you're setting up their surprise party. Yeah, that's like a very interesting concept as well. Yeah, you're lying to cover up something that would supposedly make them feel better later. Although some people just don't like surprise parties. People should know what you do. So if someone can do it, people should know what you do. So if someone can do it better. Yeah, but I think that's partly a fallacy because there are 8 billion people on this planet. I'm pretty sure whatever I do, we can find another person who would do it better. Then what should I do? Just die? Like, I'm not saying you're saying this, don't worry. It's very interesting to think about as well. Like, we can always find someone who could do it better. But how? And with what effort? They know what is happening. I wish they knew, to be honest. The ends justify the means. Oh, yeah. Do you agree with that? Do you think the ends justify the means? If the means are noble and, wishing good for the majority of people or whatever. I even don't like this majority-minority stuff as well. It's necessary to an extent, but eventually it becomes very weird. If you think about the psychology of the vocal minorities and how they can hijack certain things. If the end justifies the means, shouldn't the other that voted for you and that way also agree without lies? That's the thing. It's very hard. But then you need to market that thing still, sadly, because the majority are retarded, if you know what I mean. And in the 1950s sense, so it's not like derogatory sense. It's just most people are incapable of critical thinking whatsoever, or thinking to begin with. I think it starts with school, to be honest. Is it schools? I wonder. We would see. What do I see here? Quote, rarely believe it applies. Yeah. We rarely believe that quote applies. But if they try to make it more complex, they should be replaced. Find a better way. If they try to make it more complex, what do you mean? Like there should be like the regular program life friend provided by Peter Borders. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. And by the way, I started out to be let's go for the game because we have only like 2 more hours. I'm like, let's talk about it. But there was to be frank, it's all Blackbird 7 Twitch is doing. I am contractually obligated to ponder this. There was a ponder this redeem, okay? And now we are doing that. We should pin the freaking message whenever this happens, right? No, we're not gonna pin that. That's a very iffy message. If the people don't want it, I guess, screw them. Let them try to do it themselves. But that's what we are doing right now, no? Deal with the consequences. That's what we are doing. We are dealing with the consequences of absolutely abysmal, incompetent leaders over centuries at this point, basically. But I mean, substantial better, and do all the work you do to get it done. Yeah, but that's the thing. You still need someone or something or a committee or you need a body of an entity that can define where the boundaries are and when someone should be replaced, when something is better or worse, Which, in many professions, that's how the industry tries to work before the lobbyists came to life. Not just say what to do. I could still vote for someone that harmed me in ways to get something done. Yes. Oh yeah, but yes, because you are intelligent. you need to be always mindful about this, by the way, that the majority of people sadly have demonstrated that they are incompetent in using their brains to think for themselves. And by thinking, I literally mean either lacking the life experience or lacking the basic logical reasoning to understand, to fathom the future in a way that they would be able to make decisions like that. But if they lie, it really annoys me. Yeah. What if you are in on it and you know why they lie, but the end goal is noble or reasonable? That people believe fairies live in the trees, can vote now, can be a problem. What do you think? The problem with democratic countries? You know what? There was one initiative many years ago. That's a very interesting story, actually. The Hungarian Fun Factory team. There you go. That was a very interesting initiative. It came from the civil side, so it didn't come from any political party, because no political party would even attempt something like this, which is sad, because everybody thought that this would be basically absolutely massacring anything you might have built as a political party. The question was, and hear me out, this is ridiculous. Peter, peer review might be a good way to do it at the moment. Yeah, but then what do you do? Like, how many peers should review whom? And should the peer reviewers vote, and then the majority vote decide if the peer review is not just wanting to undermine someone else? Like, how would you peer review, people like that? I just don't think we can reach a long-term goal, given even if it's hard now, by lying to people. Oh, definitely we shouldn't do that. Lovely people, just a moment. Honey Badgers, why don't I just help you into your beds? Okay?
Yeah.
Go. I know, that's what I'm thinking as well. I'm gonna need to glue it back. Please don't touch it, because I'm not sure what's gonna happen with it. I need to glue it back in place. Yeah. Honey, we have another one for you tomorrow. You have brushed your teeth, didn't you? Please don't start eating it now. Okay? Go. I will come and join you in a moment, okay? Please remind me that I wanted to tell you this story, okay, lovely people? We're gonna get there in a moment. I think I copied this over. This will tell us in a moment where we are. I wonder if it's gonna work. We good with this, right? Vampire the Masquerade. Bloodlines 2 is starting right now. I'm so curious about the story, and that's why we are not playing it through, lovely people, because we are freaking trying to solve world problems instead of playing a video game. Send in the vampires. Let's just send in one. I would be happy with one. All right. In a mere moment. No, since then it seems like the best choice. What is that like to people? Gobby Goes Golfing says that's a big problem here in Canada from my perspective. Our current government overspends, and so our deficit is skyrocketing and the value of our dollar is declining. Then they attack the other party for wanting to cut programs to make a balanced budget. And that's also interesting, by the way. It's not just a Canada problem, right? Basically almost all the governments I know of are for some reason extremely overspending. And it's not just governments. If you think about it, whole economies are based on borrowed money. In such a vast majority of the cases that if you compare it to like the 1920s, an economist from the 1920s might not even understand, like, what are we even trying to do? Like, are we really building a new Eiffel Tower, but this time the foundation is little mini houses of card on 4 sides, and that's what we base everything on? And it's like, if it stands, it's gonna be great. Well, if it stands, it's gonna be great. So it's not just specific there. It's so weird. But yeah, lovely. Just a moment. Let me see if I can. Beep. Oh. It worked. It's here, right? I played my Bruja playthrough and offline, and lo and behold, we changed the autosave to the Tremere one, and we have the Tremere autosave. It should work. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, and I'll be right back. Cheers!
The lovely Blackbird 7 Twitch just redeemed emotional damage.
Emotional damage!
Oh, ah, oh, Lovely people, how are you getting on? Are you getting on? Are you getting on? Coffee buff achieved. None can stop Peter now. Yeah, it's decaf. I'm gonna be so awake. My God, it's a decaf. It's freaking almost 9 p.m. Of course, it's a decaf. I'm not gonna throw a wrench. Delete the bot. I mean, we could. Couldn't care less. To be honest, I sometimes think that even the attention we would devote to the bot by this, we can do it. But even that much attention is just like too much. I never understood how people can enjoy decaf. A good decaf coffee, if done chemically, it literally tastes the same as the coffee. It doesn't taste different. It doesn't have the effect of what caffeine has, but caffeine can be surprisingly effectively got out of an otherwise properly made coffee. Good coffee should taste like motor oil and to be filled with caffeine. I don't even know if caffeine has a actual taste. This tastes like coffee. This literally is a very nice coffee. It works well. It doesn't have any effect, but I love the taste. And it tastes like motor oil. Glad you managed to enjoy it, yeah. There are so many different types though. Like I have drunk before absolutely, very bad coffee and decaf. Well, yeah, we eventually found a good one, a good brand and a very manageable one. And you know what also helps it? Cinnamon. Cinnamon helps it a lot. Clip to the wife, how do you get it on? You accidentally eat Govy. What does that mean? Govy says, oh yeah, let's get back to where we were discussing. What does it mean that I accidentally eat Govy? How are you getting on, by the way? Cryptid waifu genesis. I timed out Govy, not the what? God! No, that was that. Can I get him back? On timeout, Govy. I got it back. So what happened is that I hovered over the, and you know what? This is why I fucking hate these. Like, I hate the freaking mod view. You can see the icons next to the name, and then you click an icon. If the things move under your cursor, then it just, oh, you accidentally clicked on someone else. How sad is this? And you know why? Because with Cryptid Wi-Fi Genesis, we clicked on the timeout button at the same exact time. I literally check on the mod screen, I can see it that Cryptid Wi-Fi Genesis timed out the bot, and I immediately timed out you accidentally, because the timeout click, as I was clicking it, changed to the next message, which was you responding to the bot. That's an untimeout command, and that's why, by the way, that's why I don't like clicking. I like commands. Like /untimeout, that's a command. If you start typing it in, it will just tell you, like, remove a timeout from on a user. So I could just like remove the timeout there. Did you send me a message on Discord? Govy, if I do something stupid like this, just feel free to DM me on Discord. In general, just feel free to DM me on Discord. But did you do that in the general? You did. You did! I didn't even see that! I didn't see the ping. I would see the DM. I did not see the ping. I mean, I saw the ping, but I have, the list of servers, and even though my server is on the top, there's like a list of servers, and I just, now that I was talking about it, I saw it that, wait a minute, there's one more ping on the Discord server. That might have been you, and yes, lo and behold, it was you. You timed me out with the bot. Not with the bot. And this was, by the way, it. Cryptid Wi-Fi Genesis did the nice mod thing of, no bot, but since it happened at the same time, my click on the timeout button basically jumped to the next message in the queue, which was yours. Great implementation, right? I love it. Twitch really knows what they're doing. Oh wait, too perfect. Oh man. No, it's not your bad, Cryptography Genesis. It's literally Twitch that is an absolute pile of garbage. Absolute pile of garbage. Like whenever there's a chat, this is what I don't understand. As a software engineer, especially don't understand. If I have a structure to the chat, right? Sheriff Baby Fox, I saw you. Just a moment. Just give me a second. Goodness gracious! There's so many things happening. My head is spinning. The absolutely lovely. I can't even see you on the other one. I can't even see you on the other screen. Yeah, I can see you now. Sheriff Baby Fox. I don't know about you, but I feel like eating stew. I just ate mushroom stew, and it's great. My stew meter is at the right spot. Like, I'm satisfied. No worries, I'm pretty sure this was my first time chatting anyway. It doesn't say that. Was it your first time chatting? It doesn't say first time chatter. But come on in. But all the more reason for me to jump on it, by the way. But for some, again, Twitch is absolutely perfection today. It works. It works. It's just like Bethesda, right? It works. Did you hear that Bethesda literally not only gave us a huge slap with the anniversary of Fallout and the Fallout Day stream as well? It was absolutely abysmal. And now they released Fallout 4 again because, you know, they need to release it for, I don't know, Alexa or something. But they released like a new version, even though they haven't fixed their previous next-gen version, which was also abysmal. Now they broke the modes again, only to release something that is absolutely abysmal. For €60, mind you. It's fantastic. It's such a good company, really. What they're doing with the Fallout name is very much appreciated. God, man. Ridiculous. But welcome on in, the lovely Sheriff Baby Fox. Usually we are in good. Usually we are happy and joyful. It's just there was a ponder this redeem earlier about politicians, and ever since then I'm close to crying. I'm just blaming the chat. You know how it is. No, I can only blame myself. But yeah, so whatever. My point is that as a software engineer, I don't understand. Like, if there's a chat with listed messages, if just because something changes with one, it should still fill out that space. Like, if I click on the button, it should have been a timed out stuff happens to be there, and my click is also going on that now inactive button on, oh, it's already timed out. Okay, then. Not like accidentally clicking on another user. It's ridiculous. Hi, Fireclaw, how do you feel? Like absolute feces. I feel like a pile of guano, but I'm told by the surgeon that this is normal. So I'm on the mend, I'm healing, right? And no, only been years, Fierce have been years. I think so, yeah. It's a familiar name, but it was a while ago. So my surgeon tells me this is gonna be okay. Surgery went well. My neck still, so hopefully it's gonna be good.
Just redeemed you, Billy Quicker.
So yeah, hopefully it's gonna be like this, or well, like this. Oh baby, no way, oh Billy, oh Billy, oh Billy. I really hope it's gonna be okay. So my neck feels like pure guano, but otherwise I'm okay. Life is great. Happiness and joy, so many good games, so little time. How are you doing? The lovely heavy metal Fireclaw. How are you doing? Fireclaw MVP. Thank you very much for tuning in again. And Sheriff Baby Fox, thank you very much for tuning in again. Yes, it's been a while. It has been a while since I saw that username, and it might have been from the Project Zomboid times, right? Which are gonna come back, by the way. I think we should play some Project Zomboid as well. Okay, back to the previous thing. There's also a big problem here. I think we talked about that. Yeah, Govy Goes Golfing said earlier, every country with a central bank is borrowing money at interest, or they're making money, right? They can print their own money. But the interest money literally can't be in circulation because the money loaned is what gets printed. Interest money can't be in circulation. I mean, not every value, cash value, has actual cash in circulation anyway. A loan ones get printed, which is an insane concept. It's very weird. I actually was wondering about this as a kid as well. Like, how is that exactly working? That how do we know how many actual literal pieces of coins and paper? What is that called? That's the part of currency, which is basically just an IOU from the government. Like those are called bills, right? Or I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. The central bank is what prints the money. In most countries, yes. Still have only an hour in that game. Oh, in process some weed, yeah? I mean, don't worry, we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna do this. Let's go. Lovely people, it's time. I wanna play. I'm so interested in the story, and we literally, oh my god. It's 9 p.m. here. It's incredible. 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 We did it. I think we did it. We need to get to there. Oh, wait a minute. We can still do some quests. Did we do this? Oh my god, wait. No. It didn't save when we had the... I loaded in the right save. Did we get a rollback in the save? Well, whatever. We're gonna do as is. This is ridiculous. Thank you very much, game. It's so nice that we can count on you, you absolute pile of garbage. It's nice. It's great, lovely people. Look at that. You know what? We're gonna do this first then, just to do a little bit of different thing. Which is why it's so I'm so confused by the concept. What does the interest? Where does the interest come from? The interest comes from the joint economic effort of the people of a country to create value. With the work devoted into something, we are creating more value than it was before in the economy. That's what the growth should represent. Year by year, quarter by quarter, and that in turn. They're basically trying to gamble on that growth, what we can achieve as a country is gonna be larger than the interest we owed, so we can actually have a little bit more money in the bank by the end of the...
That tour is top of the list of things to do for our visitors. Fun day out for the Okies, you know? Maybe Tali and Ryong are right. Maybe our falling tourist numbers is because they're all getting eaten up by something. You'd hope someone would mention that in the review, though, right?
There's a person there.
Miracle, I don't...
Oh, hi! Like the actual money for it, not the concept of interest. What do you mean actual money for it? The actual money is... You do realize, right? Majority of the money transactions are literally just numbers in the systems of the banks. Like, there's no actual money. The value is represented, so those numbers are kind of real because, you know, if you tell your bank to send some of that to another bank and they write the money, they are trying to keep the books balanced, so they're gonna say that they have the money, but to be honest, the bank doesn't have your money. There's only percentages and numbers based on statistics, based on laws and regulations. That's the amount of money the bank actually has. Everything else is technically doesn't exist. It's just a promise. So if you go to the bank and you want all your money because you had a new safe installed and you'd rather have it in cash and put it in your safe, first of all, good luck. I hope you are lucky enough that you have so much money that to begin with you need to like report it to the bank that you are intending to take out a huge amount of cash. they're gonna need to basically employ extra personnel to get your cash into the vault, to be ready for you, etc, etc. Like, all those things are very heavily regulated, and then you need to end up actually doing something with it, and it usually costs a lot. So that money, to be frank, doesn't even exist in the grand total of things. It just exists as numbers. Basically IOU cards. The money gets loaned by the central bank, which then gets printed, but the central bank doesn't print the money for the interest eventually owed. They do. It's just not that simple. Like, they always print money in terms of what's needed in circulation. So there's, not to mention that they are replacing stuff as well. Like, there's usually money that goes wrong in any way, and they replace that, and there's always a little surplus. So they are trying to tackle that. It's not just that they don't print, like, the cash is printed to an extent, but not all the cash is printed. Like, the central bank also gives you loans that only exists in their accounts. They won't, like, actually make cash for it. So it's never a one-on-one, oh yeah, we actually loaned this many billions, so we need to, like, print that many billions. No. It's all based on statistics. Whether they are good or not, that's, you know, remains to be seen. If you know what I mean. 6th Avenue. And Sheriff Baby Fox, what are you playing with, by the way? If you have only an hour in Project Zomboid, what game are you trying to play nowadays? And lovely people, each and every one of you, what is something that you are really, really into nowadays? Or wish to be? But, you know, so many great games, so little time. Oh my goodness, so many times we need to fix these neons up here. Nico! What are you doing with these? Are you overdriving? Overdriving the neons up there constantly? I find myself being up there every little single night. We have come just break the Masquerade. I'm playing Man-Eater, a shark simulator with all kinds of silly humor. That's a good one. The game sold 40 million copies. Really? Man-Eater? The Man-Eater is part of Game Pass as well, right? Or it has been part of Game Pass, maybe even twice. Yeah? It's such a lovely game, man. It's so weird, but yeah, the humor in it is really good. 14 million copies. That's like 2 small countries. 2 small Have we ever fathomed these numbers, lovely people? 2 small countries worth of people.
It is good to see you again.
I never know how they do, but I mean, I never know if I can believe those stats. Honestly, like, they're always coming from, you know, we investigated ourselves and we have found no wrongdoing. Like, I don't understand how we can actually properly gauge these estimations. Like, is it really? It has been on sale for like 5 quid. Yeah, that's fine. Many platforms. I wonder how many people get, like, is the 40 million includes just the sales? Does the 40 million includes the total number of game keys generated and used up? So it's actually now tied into accounts in all the platforms? Like, I never know what they exactly mean. That's the total. But does that mean that, okay, those are activated game keys, right? So it's on Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, etc, etc. Those games are actually owned by an account. Have they ever launched a game? What's the percentage of people? Because, you know, on Steam and GOG, we see like a percentage of players who have the achievement. And I never know that those are percentage of people. I would like to see 2 details, okay? I would like to see a percentage of people who have this game in their account. And that's it. I would like to see a percentage of people who have at least once started the game. I would like to see some achievements having obviously this is not an early game achievement, so the amount of people who played at least 20 hours of the game and have the achievement versus they don't is so much more of an interesting. I love statistics, if it's not obvious. I love numbers, lovely people. I literally married a mathematician. I love her so much, not because of the mathematics, but she's amazing with math. And I love math as well. I had to be amazing with math because of my profession. God, I learned so much math. I loved math, but I didn't just focus on that. And in the end, she didn't either. But the point is, we love math. And it would be so much more interesting. And I don't see any reasonable, valid statistics out there for games properly. Could be the Humble Bundle unused games too, yeah? Yeah, right? I mean, no matter, 40 million is impressive. Like, all the other numbers from other games are also just as little trustworthy, so it's 40 millions is commendable, man. Especially considering the theme of the game is obviously this very edgy, right?
I would like to hear of your personal code.
Live honestly.
It is more complex than simply not to lie. You must liberate yourself from the dishonest impulses of the natural mind.
Blackbird 7 Twitch, here you go. Lying politicians and stuff? Here's your philosophy from lovely Nico. Banu Hakim, no. Live an honest life.
So you never mislead.
Exactly. To lie by omission is still a lie.
You're not speaking every thought, you just never mislead, right? I always complain about unknowns as well. Yeah, alright. People not having used the game count as a sale too, to be frank. Oh, no, for sales perspective, yes. But it's just an interesting thought from a perspective of achievements. Like, you know, oh my god, only 5% of people have this achievement. Yeah, but like 10% of them haven't even started the game ever. You know what I mean? I mean, it's still an interesting detail. It's just would be lovely to know. Like, I also don't like how games are measuring game time, because many Steam, GOG, every game time measurement, sadly, is only the exa is running. That's it. You know how many times as a father I had to stand up, change a diaper, and then accidentally get lost in the smile of my daughters, love my life, and the game is running? Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna like, oh wait, let me exit from the main menu, and then if I actually get back in 10 minutes, then wait 5 minutes to relaunch the game because, you know, all the empty shit needs to load as well. Like, no. If I start the game, many times I have the game running for the whole day. But I'm only playing for 2 hours. I know it's like, it's wasteful, Peter, it's wasteful. I know. But this is how I heat my room as well, so, okay? Maybe not the most effective, but it heats pretty nice. But, oh, come on, it's in the menu. It's usually like, you know, 30 FPS, whatever, it's pushed down. The point is that I have the game running, so my game time numbers are like very impressive. And I need to calculate in my head like that's about half of that, or maybe even less sometimes. I don't believe you. The lovely Dr. Sparklepants says that, Ponders, did you know where there was actually a woman in Victorian England who would constantly give people the wrong impression or the wrong idea, and her name was actually misleading? I believe him. I mean, why would you not? Listen, the man was called Dr. Poopy Pants, and all of a sudden, after a laundry day, he's called Dr. Sparkle Pants. Why would you not believe him? He's a hard worker, obviously out there, cleaning things up, cleaning up his own messes. Although, I don't know if it was your own messes. Maybe you lended your trousers to someone, nobody knows. Someone else came and just shoved the poop into your trousers as you were wearing it. That's one of the worst things that can happen, right? Oh, now my pants are poopy. We've all been there, right? 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 The lovely Blackbird 73 with my daughter I have distracted in some instances, and I hope I can handle it later in an honest way as possible considering her age. Yeah, but and why you're doing that? Because you obviously I gotta admit I've misled too. Yeah, I try not to mislead. Yeah, but you know, like what if you mislead literal kids to protect them from adult topics that they are definitely not mature enough to understand and wrap their heads around, and you mislead them with that so that they don't have to actually think about whether grandpa is gonna be staying with us for a while or not, or died or whatever, like, you know, concepts of death, for example. Although the kids are actually very interesting in how they process death, if they sadly they have to endure it in at a young age. Oh, abso-freaking-lutely. Hey, there you go. Yes, Peter, we've all worn diapers. Oh, no, I was talking about, like, you know, if someone just runs up to you and all of a sudden shoves a bag of poop into your pants, and you are like, oh my god, now I have poop in my pants. I mean, it happened to everybody, right? Everybody who had sisters and brothers. I don't consider that a horrific thing, and a thing we prepare for. I don't consider that a horrific thing and a thing we prepare for. Do you mean specifically death as a topic? Can't discuss insurance with a 4-year-old. But young? Sure. Yeah. Oh, no, death is not necessarily... I do try to teach my daughter about death. Yes, but you know, you need to be careful because their imagination and thoughts are very, very, well, childlike, but also very mature in a way that they are almost without bounds. They can think about things. And it's different based on personality. Their personality is not fully developed yet, but they obviously have their own personality, right? So you need to be careful, because some people would be traumatized. Some personalities would just be traumatized by the thought of, wait a minute, that means that I can die? And then, you know, like completely differently living your life, even subconsciously, because of the way you are primed as your subconscious, because it's very underdeveloped. So, you know, there are some topics that you need to be careful with people. With little people like that. But in general, yeah. True, it is a hard choice to do. Yeah, it's a hard choice to do how you do it, right? But of course, I mean, that's life, and our task is to teach them about life, right? So, yeah, that comes up. But yeah, it's not horrific in the sense of like, horrific in the true sense of the word. Like, it's horrific because, man, we have to tackle this and it's not nice. There are gonna be family members who we're gonna go to a funeral for. Funeral! Remember last time, a lot of people, when we were thinking about, I wanted to say the word funeral, and the only thing that popped into my mind is burial, which is kind of similar, but not really. No, it's not. It's a different one. Grandparents die, pets die, yeah. It really can't be avoided. Yes, but you know, jumping to, wait, what about my parents and me? Because, you know, we are young. Everybody's young. Of course, old people and old pet. This animal was old and very sick. What happens next when you are sick? And you know, those thoughts get repressed. And there might be people who don't even know why they are anxious and having traumatic problems at their young adult age. And nothing serious. It's just their little mind were thinking about terrifying thoughts that they may not even want to share with anyone because, oh my god. You know what I mean? So it's very important how we discuss those things. I think. But then again, you know, like, more power to anyone who tries to handle that, and I hope you're doing a good job. Based on how you hold yourself, lovely people, most of you are handling life very nicely, I have to say. I'm very impressed. You shouldn't believe I'm lying. You shouldn't believe me, I'm lying. Dr. Sparkle Pants, yeah, but don't tell ponders. Yeah, I'm not, thankfully it's not a public comment, so I don't read it. Read what? Prefer to distract over directly lying, that is worse. Best to encourage her to investigate it, to give advice on how to do it. Oh yeah, exactly. Like, support the natural curiosity in a safe way. That's amazing, yeah. Oh my god, I should read the comments. Right? Better to prepare them than say things about a heaven. Better to prepare them. Now that's an interesting. I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting. Because you don't know. We literally have no clue if a concept such as heaven exists and to what extent it exists. We don't know. We don't know it doesn't. To be frank, I'm surprised how little kids that are informed care about death. Oh yeah. And again, it's different because, and that's the thing. Children are literally not fully developed humans, right? So they even during development, they can have periods in which their brain just literally works differently than an adult brain would. So it's very interesting, how imagination, dreams, feelings, and all kinds of things are actually just like mess in a big mess, and they're trying to sort it out as they process things. I see 18-year-olds in the military that don't seem worried. I mean, imagine ourselves. I remember when I was 20, I never thought that I'm gonna have a surgery like this. Like I was always healthy, and nothing could ever faze me, man. What could happen? Look at me now. I remember that, yeah, of course you don't care, because, I don't even need to sleep, man, look at me. I partied through university. There were nights which we partied through, that instead of sleeping, we watched some movies together with others. There was a big social event, and then in the morning at 6 freaking a.m., we just went into the laboratory and did experiments based on what we should in the curriculum. And we were amazing at it. And I wasn't even tired. I loved it. You know what? I loved it. And then cue me now. I need to be at a 11 a.m. meeting. Give me a moment. To be frank, your chances of dying in the big military, Army, Navy, Air Force, not very high. I mean, it depends, but yes. It's interesting that in many ways, the modern wars, as a civilian, you have a higher chance of dying in an area of operations than actual military personnel. If you're special forces, that risk obviously goes way up. Yeah, obviously, if you do actual operations, then it's like, yeah. Lebak, welcome on in. The lovely Lebak is here with us as well. So let's see.
I am interested by your relationship with patients. You allow them to live in your shop.
Da, they like my collection, but they follow my rules. They say the souls of the previous owners linger in old items and give their artwork unique spirit.
Oh.
Unfortunately, their art is ugly. But they watch my shop for me while I'm away on important business.
So this is a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Da, we scratch each other's backs. And sometimes we knock our boots.
Knock our boots.
What can you tell me about the Camarilla?
I can tell you one of them is fucking with the nastier aspects of thaumaturgy. I had a request for some very unpleasant books and the promise of a great deal of money. Anonymous request. And they asked for complete confidentiality, of course. But I bet it's Mrs. Thorne.
I thought you said it was confidential.
Da, well, I did not agree to the request.
The guy is like, we are not misleading anyone, right? And I haven't said yes to, so, if as far as I'm concerned, the confidentiality doesn't bind me. Professional. Professional streamer. Right here, lovely people. Professional streaming. Thank you. Govy. I wonder how long have you been thinking about writing that? Or maybe you have already did and I just didn't notice. I wouldn't put it past me yet today. Thank you very much. Is my way of saying thank you very much. Thank you for letting me know. Literally no one said anything. I'm like, oh my god, let's go to Nico. I was flying, I was soaring through the sky, and on my face you could see the joy of gliding as an elder vampire through the night sky of Seattle in the snow. And we were dashing in many, many meanings of the word. And my face was like that, and none of you even commented about that. That Peter, why do you look like you are just in the middle of an orgasm? What is going on? Because then I would have told you, haven't you seen this jump? Look how we can traverse the city in this game. It's amazing. And then you would have told me, Peter, you professional streamer of a joy. We don't see the game. Goodness gracious. Can you see the game now? I need to make sure. Now I need to open the freaking. Do I need to really watch my own stream? Stop it. Get some help. I should get. No, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping the stream. There's no stopping the stream. You might die if you're Delta. I wonder how many of them are. The game has a flirt option. Yeah, you can flirt with every. There's like dedicated. You know, there are characters in the game which you can have well, vampire romance is a little bit different than you would think, but you can have like a blood exchange, if you will, and all of the characters are available regardless of gender, whatever, anything. And you can try. Now, whether they would be interested or not is depending on other factors, but you can. Vampires are behaving a little bit differently or have a different thing. Frontline fighters versus, say, people in the Air Force. Navy SEAL versus a cook on an aircraft carrier. Well, yeah. You're probably not gonna die if you're just being a grunt in the army. Yeah, say that to the people who were grunts in the World War II. But I understand what you mean, of course, like in normal times, so to speak, like more than likely it's just a job. In Norway, we even lost a soldier, not in combat zone, because his troop locked him outside in the cold and he got frostbite and eventually died. Oh my god, man. So there's that. Yeah, that's so... Another person drowned. And you know what's funny about that, by the way? In that, like, they more than likely wanted... That was like an initiation rite or a joke or something, and they literally murdered someone. I absolutely loathe the idea of how the military organizes itself. I loved it for a long time, but at the moment, I think most of the things that they allow to pass is absolutely abysmal. Although officially they shouldn't, like there are some rules against these hazing rituals and whatnot. But we've all seen the movies, right? Making dinner for the night? No, nobody's Govy. Enjoy making dinner. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. That sounds horrible. I really hope it's not someone that was important to you as well. It's just, I hope it's just that you like read a newspaper story or something. But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Oh.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. This is a picture of David's youngest son. A son who David has never seen through the eyes of sobriety. A son who David has never paid for. And whose mother has no home.
What?
I have the scent.
Yes, but if we just absolutely massacre David, will his life insurance money go to them for sure? Like how is this justice exactly? I never believed that people need to be, not all of them at least, need to be imprisoned, that taken their freedom away, in that sense. Or outright murdered, just because they really are punishable. I truly believe in the power of, no, you can live your life and be a member of society if the crime or anything else allows it, of course. Like there are some cases which, there's no question, you need to like extract the person from society, for society's sake. But in general, I believe in that many times no, now you work for us. And lo and behold, the beautiful flowers in the town square are always blooming, and somebody standing for them. And they're, people are working in the mines again. How nice that is. You know what I mean?
Be well.
Actually, it's from an ex-officer I know. Oh, So the story is from an ex-officer you know. He retired from the military after another accident. Oh my god, a grenade were thrown wrong. How many times I've heard that before? Oh my god. In Hungary, not even a serviceman or anything, a servicewoman, no. Literally one of the secretaries or personal assistants of one of the government offices, they had this mandatory thing because in Hungary, I'm not sure if you know this, lovely people, but in Hungary, ever since the pandemic, first because of the pandemic, and now because of the war that is in the neighboring country, sadly in Ukraine, it is, how do you call it, emergency government is in place. So they are governing based on how do you call that? Directives. Like governmental directives are basically governing the country instead of the parliament, even though they have more than 2/3 in the parliament, by the way. And they had this mandate because of the emergency stuff that, okay, all of the civil servants in the government are bound to do some part of military training. Now, why they end up to be training with live grenades is a very interesting question, especially someone who has never did this proper safety for it. I don't know. But let alone, someone just blew off their hands completely. Because trainers are amazing, I guess. And how amazing, right? That you literally signed up to do like a desk job. You are a personal assistant. Nothing more, nothing less. You are a secretary of a corporation, a governmental agency. And you are sent as training to throw grenades. Live ones. Sex rhetoric? I don't know about that. I know a guy who got shot. Ooh, this is a grenade were thrown wrong and he put a bucket over it and sat on it. Wow. I'm happy he lives. He got a butt cheek blown off. Yeah. I mean, sitting on it. He wanted to put some weight on it, so, but like, oh my god, what was it? Oh my god, man. I guess he's lucky? At least that's what they say happened. Oh no, it could be. Come on. I know a guy who got shot because they set up their kill house wrong. A kill house, a place to train close quarters fighting. They set it up wrong, bullet went through a wall and hit him. So I guess this was a live round exercise, and the live rounds just went through the walls. Well, he didn't die though, thank God. I wonder how the government treats secretaries having their hands blown off after. I hope she got some severance package, if you know what I mean. God, man, but it's the whole concept. It's like, why? You know what? Learn how to handle hand grenades. You know how proper. You know how proper people learn that? Proper trainers teach that? Over weeks of practicing with duds. Practicing with hand grenade shaped things. Or actual hand grenades that are dismantled and, you know, it's not live. You still need to pull the pin and throw it. Not the pin, the grenade. And it's like, you know, you get to learn what to do, where to go, what happens. Then someone else who is very, very freaking knowledgeable at this maybe throws a grenade not too far from you. So you can practice also like how to duck and cover. What are the covers? What is actually happening? What are the angles that the shrapnel goes? Like all kinds of interesting bits about it. You learn that first. And then maybe after weeks of training, you can try. In the right circumstances, right? Freaking insane, man. Freaking insane. To give a hand grenade to a freaking secretary. Hey, you played Call of Duty, right? Just do something like that. Let's see what happens, guys. Have the cell phones rolling, though. Like, come on, man. Have the cell phones rolling. Because there's gonna be body parts rolling in a minute. Insanity is what I think it is. I wonder how the government treats... yeah, I read that one already. But yeah, the severance... Whole new meaning to the severance package. But yeah, it is what it is.
Oh, I could make art out of you.
Oh...
I wish to learn more about you. Will you tell me of your embrace?
That's a boring story. She sucked, it sucked, I survived.
And your sire?
Lost interest in me pretty quickly.
Oh.
Much like I'm losing interest in this conversation.
Alright, oh my god. Soft spot. At the same time, the I survived is a little bit of an overstatement, though, in the case of a walking corpse, right? That mean art out of my corpse? Well, we are walking corpses, we are vampires. It's fine. We are already undead. It's not gonna be problematic. This is all what we do here is all necrophilia. It's fine. I'm not saying that goodness gracious, lovely man. We don't condone or recommend necrophilia here, okay? Goodness gracious. Only if it's in Vampire the Masquerade. And it's not beyond your lines and veils, okay? It's very important. Safety features in tabletop role-playing game, lovely people. It's very important. It's a social art. You should have the social boundaries properly discussed and in place to have a good chemistry of your team you play with. Even if that chemistry is only with yourself because you are solo role-playing. Have you seen, lovely people, by the way, how many people are enjoying solo role-playing now? It's amazing. And by the way, I'm talking about Dungeons & Dragons and Vampire the Masquerade, tabletop role-playing, Fallout game, tabletop role-playing by yourself. Playing with yourself. How amazing that is. I mean, in general, but I'm talking about this specific... You mean me there? I know. Well, they actually say that if you do it with AI, it's actually not that enjoyable. Because in that case, you are offloading the creative efforts to AI. What you could do solo is that there are lots of oracles there, called oracles, and all kinds of other dice. Basically, using dice, creating randomness, and then trying to guide your story with the randomness. So you are guiding your own. You are your own dungeon master. You are your own game master. It's just you are using aids, so you're not like, oh, well, what's the fun in that? I will know what's gonna happen. Like, I know my NPCs. I'm creating them. Of course, my character can... No. You are using tools for that, but you are the one that does the creative process of writing or, guiding the story as well. It's very interesting. At one point, maybe we will make some videos about it. I love it. I might resort to D&D solo. It's very good. Like, and again, you have to entertain yourself, so you can do whatever you want. And if you enjoy, it turns out that you enjoy creating an interactive story that may turn out into a book later. Let's go for it. If you just like, it's gonna be lighthearted, like I like dice combat, let's just go for lots of combat. Hey, it's your game. You do whatever you want. It's so interesting. I enjoy it for at least for a while. Oh, it's amazing. And I have some really good materials that I found for free, and there's also like very low value, like custom made PDFs for most of the game universes. Cool. I can share it in the Discord if you're interested, lovely people. There's some solo role play, and by the way, it's like a few pages worth of thing. You can print it out. There's even an instruction for one of them that you can print it out to normal paper, but then there's an instruction how to fold it and cut certain sides of it, and then it becomes a little booklet that is very easy to have with you, and it's basically tables upon tables of very interesting things that can... What kind of weather will come the next day or the night? How are you spending the evening? What kind of loot you literally have loot tables as well. Like, it's so cool, man. And it's basically dice rolls. You don't need a computer. There are apps that can help you with that as well. And of course, if you want to use AI for it, let's just go for it, man. But I think one half of the joy, for me at least, I very rarely play solo just because So many good games, so little time. I'm playing games and I'm sharing it with you, lovely people, mostly when I have free time. Otherwise, I'm with my family. That's it. That's my life. And sometimes I get to play tabletop role-playing games with others, which is I'm honored and amazing. But you know, it's like that's it. But sometimes I get a choice, and I've been preparing some of that with how we are introducing our kids to basically Dungeons and Dragons, but not really. There's a special way that they are creating their own game. It's very Dungeons and Dragons like, but they are creating it. It's called Magic and Monsters, and we are using together these tools at the table. So nobody is the storyteller, nobody is the game master, and everybody is the game master, because these tools are solo tools as well, but you don't have to play them solo. You can actually play them also co-op. You can also play them with, there's a table that we all want to play this game, but nobody wants to bear the responsibility or the burden to be the game master. And how about then everybody does? But in a way. And it's like, you can still roleplay fully a character, it's immersively and everything, but there's gonna be times when, hey, let's decide what's gonna be behind this door. Nobody freaking literally nobody knows. We will figure out together. And it's basically an associative cooperative writing game at that point, like what's gonna happen? There are prompts and things, basically similar to AI, but you know, we're not prompting an AI, we are prompting ourselves and your own brain on where it goes. And sometimes it goes to weird places, but sometimes it goes to surprisingly amazing ideas. How cool would that be, you know? It's amazing. I just love the idea. I love tabletop role-playing games so much, man. Oh my god. I guess if I become unable to talk with anyone around me, sort of in a no-coma, I might resort to... Oh, that's when you might resort... I just went to resort to the D&D Soul, and I thought that is like... It's a good thing. But yeah, you could. There are some games you can play yourself. There are many. If you want a game that can be played 1-4 people, recommend Gloomhaven. I love Gloomhaven, yeah. That's a very good table D&D game, yeah. But that's a board game, right? Like Gloomhaven, is Gloomhaven its own rule set and lore? So you can technically play it obviously on as a custom tabletop party, right? But it's a tabletop board game, right? And it's also on Steam, I know. And it's a very good adaptation as far as I've heard. As far as I've heard, it's a very good adaptation. Kind of expensive though, some 180 quid and weigh like 10 kilograms. What is that? The Gloomhaven game would be that much or what? But yeah, it's interesting. I just find it fun. And to be honest, now that I'm talking about it, I basically I'm in the mood. We should play it together. We could play it on stream, lovely people. Should we have a special stream like that? Because for that I don't need to like organize with others and have them everyone at the same time and who's late, who's not. You lovely people can take part in it. You literally can choose words from tables and vote for things, and hey, you can also technically roll the dice with commands, or you can say roll the dice and we can roll the dice with a dice cam. Could be fun for a weekend stream, right? I have it along with the board game for 32 people Civilization. Oh, that's like that. You have a 10-kilogram bag, like a huge bag of 2 of the best games ever made. See how it goes? I wonder. That's really good.
Tell me more about Nico. What is your relationship to him?
Why? You interested in the village hottie? Get to know him yourself then. I don't gossip. All I'll say is, he lets me sift through his little treasure trove, and I make sure no one touches his stuff while he's out on his little errands.
His little errands.
He is certainly a man who respects the truth.
I think that's why I like him so much, you know? We're both people of conviction.
Conviction? It's true.
Tell me more about your creative process. You work with found objects?
Yeah. I've always used whatever's on the street, but this shop's a gold mine. You ask Nico, he knows the backstory of every single thing in here. Who it belonged to, where they got it, why they gave it up. Gives the work soul, don't you think?
Gives the work soul. Do you think we should? What's gonna happen?
I will have you, Patience. Right now.
Impatient.
God damn you! With you, I have zero chill. Take me.
You are mine.
They don't show anything.
Let's try here? No, here. Wait, here. Yes. That was new. Not bad, Elder, at all. Good night to you, sweet cheekbones.
I have enjoyed our time. I will see you again.
The thing in this, like, they don't explain this properly to people who are newcomers to Vampire the Masquerade. Sexuality is not even sexuality for vampires. Vampires have one desire, and that is blood. Okay? Not just the beast inside them, but in general, their complete motivational systems are replaced by this cursed outlook on the world. They can, theoretically, if they cling on to their humanity enough, they can technically love, but it's not really the same. Like, it's very different. It's basically passion, desire, and all kinds of other stuff merging in together in exchanging bodily liquids, but in a different way than you would be used to. And it's kind of alluded to, but since we don't even have animations, I actually blame them for this. This should have a proper nice romance scene with the animations. It could be even totally shown without worrying or anything, because it's mostly involving biting down each other and stuff like that for blood. They're freaking vampires. Some of them don't even have working bodily functions in a way that you would expect. I mean, they could invoke blush of life and reinvigorate some parts or heat up some parts of their body, but they are otherwise cold to the touch, and they are not necessarily having a solid performance, if you know what I mean. That's not where the ecstasy comes from for a vampire. Something like he helped himself to a bloody... It took a few seconds darkness. Right? It's not... Like, again, Nico from GTA Gay Tony, I mean, almost. Nico is out there. He owns the pawn shop. I mean, I love that they included these things. There's even a separate rule book, and rule book to how exactly this kind of thing works with vampires. But they don't really talk about it for some reason. Right? It's weird.
The lovely blackbird said it's was just
Hashtag not a call. Hashtag not a call. Ladies and gentle people, for legal reasons, for every single legal reason imaginable, we are hashtag not a call. For taxation purposes, it's very tempting though. Time to fight a boss fight and liven up the game. Maybe we should.
Hey, still painfully beautiful, I see.
I will let you get back to your work.
Alright, we'll see about that. We're gonna find this. This is definitely not gonna play down and deal with David. Don't break the masquerade. Do not break the masquerade. Game? Are you okay? The game can be weird. No. Nobody knows. The guy's angry. Or at least very passionate. Very passionate. We can't pass. Oh, we can. Okay. Well, there's gonna be another one of those. Obviously, you could pass, but not here. The masquerade is not revealing yourself as a vampire to the prey humans. Yeah, pretty much. It's a little bit more complicated usually than that. But yeah, not just yourself, but in general, making sure that the sheep are still asleep. Why would I go up there when I smell them there? You know what I mean? Oh, because they went inside. Alright.
Hey, Hey, check that out. You definitely.
First rule of Vampire Club is you do not talk about Vampire Club. It's very mafia-like, by the way. It's very mafia-like. It's basic. If you think about the Camarilla, think about the Sopranos.
No one better mess with us tonight.
Honestly. You become made man if you become a made man, and there's lots of people who are not made men, but they are working as soldiers for the Camarilla, like the ghouls, retainers, etc., etc. Lesser vampires, so to speak, even they could be considered not necessarily made men. And but eventually, in general, yeah, they could be. We don't have anything interesting close by, right? Yeah. Associated guys, yeah, associates. And some of them are just human. Some of them are retainers, so they have some vampire blood with them. They are ghouled, so they are absolutely following whatever their master tells them to. With even conviction of how great that idea is. Because it's magic at that point. Oh, an alcoholic guy. Now the thing is though, should I just talk to him? Or should we try and do funny stuff? Like we can do beckon. Don't. I basically unlocked all the skills I want to use with this character ever, so we should just amass the skill points to unlock all of these. I just love these, basically, that's it. I like Blink, I like Split Second, I like Beckon, I like Blurred Momentum. Eventually we're gonna get there, but not quite yet. Let's see. Taunt would be nice as well. What I don't like is in compared to Bloodlines 1. Bloodlines 1 told you with the each abilities that explicitly if they would break the Masquerade or not, because most of these abilities shouldn't break the Masquerade. Like taunting someone and them being very angry, even though we are supernaturally charging it with our presence powers, presence discipline, that is not visible from the outside. We would be just like, and they will run at you and they were very aggressive. It's not necessarily obvious that it was a supernatural effect, right? The first rule of the passive-aggressive club is, you know what, never mind, it's fine. Oh, Blackbird 7 Fish, that's pure gold, man. That is pure gold. God, that's so good. First rule of a passive-aggressive club is, you know what, it's never mind, it's fine. OJ. Oi, Insane how are you getting on? Back from my night drive. Mind therapy? How's it going? Welcome back from your night drive. Was it a lone drive? Are you driving around by yourself as a therapy? Like you're just letting go and processing some things in your mind? Is that what you mean by night drive? Or are you going somewhere with someone discussing, like spending some social... Is that a social stuff with others, or is that just you? A social stuff with yourself, right? Yup, I'm listening to music, so it's by yourself. That's actually great. I'm happy you're finding it nice and, like, solo. It's a solo ride in the night with some music. I assume it's also safe, like you're not the type of, like, riding, let's go, like, 120 on every single road imaginable. Or more. I assume not. Don't say it. It's Twitch. Who knows? But yeah, it's like that's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Far from safe. I won't lie. Really? Is that part of the process? I mean, you should be careful for others, right? Especially. I think you're careful for yourself for sure. Because, you know, most cars are capable of taking care of things. But yeah, I hope you're not going to too dangerous situations. But hey, that's part of the process of trying to process what happened during the day and, you know, keeping sane in Sanefield, right? Let us know. Ponders, do you like curry? I love curry. Love curry. I think curry is fantastic. I love all kinds of spices, really. Like all kinds of spices. I haven't met a spice in my life that I don't like. in the right way prepared with some nice stuff. Some of the very strong chilies, like the ghost peppers and whatnot, I'm not a huge fan. I like spicy, like hot things, but for some reason, as I age, I just don't like them that much anymore. I don't know if I'm becoming, like, you know, my taste and my tongue is literally changing, and that's why, because I heard about that too. Like, some people are just more prone to enjoying those kind of things as opposed to not. And I think I enjoy them less now. But even in general, I like the hotness. But if it's too hot and it's just over dominating everything, like, you know, like California Ghost Reaper, like, no, I'm not a huge fan. I don't care. I don't care about that. I think if it's too much, it's too much. I love spicy as hell things. Carolina, the Carolina Reaper, Ghost Chili. It makes you feel alive. Do you feel your mouth with experience? I don't. When I was younger, I loved that more. When I was young, at one point I would say I even loved them, especially in like good food, but with good food. But nowadays, no. I usually just go for mildly, or even if it's very hot, I go for the very hot now. For me means like, I don't know, certain amount of pepperonis with some other types stuff, and yeah, I'm happy. Listen to your look-alike few times. Oh, nice. He seems like a decent chap. Is he a good guy? I remember back when you showed him to me, and then he was like, he owned a bar in the city, but then the bar was being sold or something. Like, is everything all right? Like, is he all right? The bar is now something else, or what happened there? I remember reading those articles when you shared him with me. You know, it's fake pain, and that helps. It's fake pain. Well, it is, but it, you know, like, it's in a certain quantity. It can be dangerous. You know, eating just normal food, just boring. It feels like dying. It feels like dying, and you still have power over it, and you know why it is, and you just have, like, I can tank this. Is that the feeling? Like, with 7 should we try some of these? I'm curious about this. I mean, I can taunt the guy or beckon. I want to activate taunt anyway. I want taunt. As opponent receiving prey, compel them to attack you. While in range, the target takes increased damage.
Food, drink.
I'm gonna try it with speak first.
Help! Help!
Repulsive, seeping pustule.
Wait, the police is that way. Literally, we are near a police station. Oh no! What can I do?
What did I do to you?
Literally, there's no policeman around the police station. Oh, here we go. No, please! Please, guys! Have a heart! Guys, what are you doing?
Help, police!
He's still shouting, help, police.
Keep back!
Oh, help! He's totally crazy!
They've gone mad!
But they're gonna shoot me. They're gonna shoot me.
I didn't mean to, but...
Well, that was interesting. And he smelled kind of familiar. Huh.
Damn. Better call this in.
This is still Vampire? Yeah, it is Vampire Masquerade. Bloodlines 2.
What was that?
Are you okay? They oh my god, they had pistols. They got one of the policemen. Wow.
Damn. This could get ugly fast.
This could get ugly. There literally are corpses everywhere, man. We are right in front of the police station, by the way. Sure, in GTA 6. That cop is a stormtrooper. Right, Bill? They were really stormtroopering this highway patrol. But look at us! Look at us go! This is so nice. We solved the problem. Without breaking the Masquerade. We didn't do anything. We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. We did nothing. We did nothing. Absolutely freaking nothing. Is what we did. Go with that, actually. I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh, that looks nice. Slide, policeman. Hey,
I know you want it, bitch.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk to him without... Come on, why can I talk to him? He's obviously into me or something. There's like a passion.
It's not Christmas just yet, but I'd love to unwrap you.
Come on over. You can unwrap me. I know just the place.
You want to help keep me warm tonight?
It's exactly what we're gonna do. Warmth. I'm thinking about your warmth. Every minute. Come on.
Lay it on me.
Come on, we're gonna lay it out on the table, both of us. We're gonna slap it on the table.
Hey, pretty. Want to spend a night with a real man?
Come on here, come on. The voice actors must have had good fun. Aim towards his face. No, it apparently we couldn't talk because he was already like, oh my god, vampire. I think the cop shot the cop down. Crossfire. Really? It might have been the case. Never judge a book by its title, I guess. I didn't know how huge this game is. What do you mean, boy, no way? How huge? Never judge a book by its title? Like, by the title, Vampire the Masquerade, that's like a more than 25 years old. From 97, Vampire the Masquerade is one of the best role-playing games ever to be conceived for mankind. Why wouldn't you think it's a huge game? Fill me in on your thought process, because I would like to understand. I think the cop shot the cop down. Aim towards his face. Yeah, sometimes you got issues with that, with the blood laws. Are there blood laws in the game? What do you mean by blood dolls? Okay, so we have some blood. We got back our ability. I don't care about the others, to be honest. I like that we have toned. I like this. It's so cool, man. I got toned. I'm just in general happy. This is done. That is done. Do we need to... I mean, I kind of like this one for extra survivability, which would need a lot of Oblivion powers. What do we need for that? 250, 150, we got this. 250 and 100, we need one more feeding for these two, basically. These two we can unlock with one more feeding. For angry stuff, which we can literally just do with this. Enter Oblivion. Okay, this is a bigger power, obviously. This needs 650 of that, which would be 7 feeding, to be honest. 6.5. And 3 more. 7 and 3. Okay, so 10 more feeding with this. 1 more feeding for this. So 11 more feedings with the right blood resonance. And we good, right? These you feed to get resonance feed from. Yeah, I know. You need to feed for resonance for this. Yeah, lovely people. I think we can. By the way, I think we can try and do that. No. I mean, I can just taunt guys like this. What's up, my guy?
Fuckers like you make me sick.
I think, is this a taunt? Is this a taunting? You can just taunt. You don't even need to, like, you're pathetic. You don't need to do that. You can just do this.
Your flesh is weak. You are pathetic.
You don't know when to shut your mouth, do you?
Little help. What's wrong with you? wrong with you, my guy? Are you sure about this? Are you sure? Because I am. It works. It just works. We are a master. We are masters of this now, lovely people. Absolute utter masters of this now. Okay? And look at that. So what we have now, we can actually get this one, 150. And we can get 250 and on. We can get these two. We need 10 more feedings for this. You know what's funny? We can actually do the double. Does that work? Somebody in the set, was it you, Bill? I'm not sure it was you. Somebody said that we can do the beacon. I guess we can do it with taunt as well. Like we can do the beacon, taunt, feed, glimpse of oblivion combo. So we can like refeed from the same human, which is kind of iffy because eventually they would just, you know, die of blood loss or they get seriously sick, of course. But technically we should be able to frighten them, anger them, and make them horny as well. Well, I have access to these two, but you know what I mean. This is definitely a come to me, we can run somewhere safe. And then we can decide which one we want. And that's exactly what we need for this, by the way. We don't even need sanguine blood for this anymore. We just need this one. Lovely people. How are you getting on? I think it's perfectly fine. It's exactly what we think we should do. And we're gonna do that. Okay. Well, that is 10 more. 10 more feedings. Do you think you have... Actually, do you want to try? I'm now curious. The lad is literally here. Wait, we don't... Oh, come on, don't tell me you don't have enough. The taunt is only 2? I hate this part of the game. I absolutely hate this part of the implementation of how they went with the blood pips. This is very weird. I would rather have hunger die. I kinda have grown to like the concept. I loved the year 20th edition of Vampire the Masquerade tabletop with the blood points as well. I like that. It's fine. It works. But I love the hunger die. I think the hunger die, the fact that we can't even just go, by the way, the beast cannot go frenzying, that's also weird, that they just completely took out the frenzy mechanic from the game. That's also weird, from Bloodlines 1 I mean as well, not just the tabletop. And the fact that, so I taunted the guy, that costs 2 blood pips. You can see it below me, right? That's the third ability. The third ability has 2 blood pips. Since we fed on the person, we fed long enough to get blood resonance, and this one of these feedings refills even 5 blood points as far as or blood pips. Blood pips. As far as I remember, it fills it up even for the ultimate or the mastery level ability. But since we haven't changed back to the other one here, what if I change Cauldron of Blood? I haven't refilled Cauldron of Blood either, because those are 3 blood pips. This is the stupidest system I've ever seen in a vampire game handling vitae blood for a vampire. I mean, now we remember that even after this we should come into the ability tree, switch it back to something else, let that fill up, right? Because or we can do this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Do you think I need to wait until he's filling up or no? Yeah, agreed, right? It's so weird, man. Now we filled it up. Do you think it works like this, or do we need to wait? Let's try for science. For science. Don't. Hey, big guy. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Come on. Oh, why? I can't feed. I can't feed from you. Why? Why I can't feed from you? I can't feed from the guy. Oh, we have to kill him? I'm not gonna kill him. I can't feed. Resonance farming, yeah, but... Oh! Oh, no! 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 Ah, okay. Everything fine. You can quick, you can change it middle in the middle of feeding. We're gonna suck you dry. Oh, lovely people. So, this works. I kind of like this. I like that you can eventually, with these abilities, these three. Beckon makes them horny. That's sanguine type of blood resonance. Taunt makes them enraged. That is choleric type of blood resonance. By the way, these are archaic terms from even the ancient times of humanity. These types of emotions and passion and whatever, these are actually represented in these archetypes. Not necessarily in the blood, but choleric as a demeanor or mental state is like that. It's passion, rage, and glimpse of oblivion makes them glimpse at absolute nothingness. You know, they stare into the void and the void stares back into their soul. Mwah. That is melancholic blood resonance. Yeah, it's a Greek medicine. It's originated from Greek medicine, yes. Hippocrates came with the 4 humors of the body. And this means that since technically there's not even a way to accidentally kill someone by feeding, which is again, I don't know why you would remove a system from Bloodlines 1 already. I think it was a fun system that you had. It was the most simplest minigame ever known to mankind. It's very similar to the one in Swansong as well. It's like, oh my god, don't let the bar fully fill, or in Bloodlines cases, don't let the blood bar fully empty, because then the person loses too much blood to survive. So they're gonna be dead. And it's like, ooh, you stop a little bit before that, and you get as much blood points out of them as possible, and they will only be like a little bit out. Which is cool, right? This is all cool, fantastic concept. And we're gonna do this for a while, okay? So don't worry about it, we're gonna do it for a little bit. 650. We're gonna go for, basically we need to do actually 300, right? 300 and 650, yeah, which is what? 950. We're gonna go take it up with 950, which means we're gonna take it up to 1,000, okay? And that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I think with that, we're gonna get enough of this because we need only 400 choleric points. So as we are swapping these, it can work. There's a little bit of time we have to wait, by the way, for this. So I would be a little bit careful. This is a nice little corner we found. Nobody ever comes here. There's literally someone living here, but nobody ever comes here, which is cool. But yeah, we have this one totally there, so which is great. It works okay for an action RPG. This one, Bloodlines, had nailed it for RPG. Yeah, I like it so much. And you know what? You know why? 2 things. You can accidentally kill someone, which loses, you know, it incurs a stain on your humanity. That's a whole different concept in the Vampire Masquerade tabletop game. Very interesting to play with. Would be amazing if the world reflected on you somewhat how your humanity is, especially as an elder, or whether you are even going with humanity. I was expecting them to have other paths of enlightenment, because the rule books are amazingly teeming with ideas on what else, if not the humanity morality system that you are adhering to. What kind of path are you following if it's not the path of morality? Would be amazing to think about that. Again, accidentally murdering someone when you are drinking blood. And also, depending on where you are, how's your demeanor, can your beast lose control? Maybe with some higher, fully fleshed out resonance. your beast having a harder time to control itself. How about we go into a frenzy? Again, a fantastic, interesting concept. Where are the freaking vampire hunters? I have so many questions. Don't tell me. Don't spoil anything. But just in general, like I feel like that the exclusion of these systems, Road of Heaven, yeah, Road of Golconda. It's
Riding in now.
We are farming. Oh, Billy. This is XP as well, by the way. Are we getting a lot of XP for this too? I don't know. So we can do this. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. No! Did you see that? If they are in a little bit wrong position, out in the open or something, we can telekinesis pull them back while they are like this. Easiest form ever, man. Yoink! Exactly.
Someone call a fucking car.
Worthless pile of dung.
What do you mean? No. Oh my god, I almost forgot that we need to change into a 3-pip ability like the Cauldron of Blood. Because we are playing a console game, apparently. What is this, man? What is this? What is this? It's amazing. There has to be a Vampire the Masquerade role-playing game where you can play a nudist, bucket full of lore. You would play Beckett. Among other ones, right? Among other ones. Yoink. How amazing is this? Okay, I'm sorry, I kinda like it. Return to Nico here. What? Why there? Why is... Oh, no, that's the... Oh my god, we are not far from the actual... Yeah, okay. Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. How about you frighten a lot? And then we do it. Frighten! Run, little fool. I was doing it. I did a little bit of an oopsie, okay? Where are you? Where are you? Run inside there immediately! Do you hear me? Run in there! Inside there! Yeah, that's right, that's right! After! No! It's exactly how we wanted. This was my plan all along. Melancholy, melancholy. Don't you worry about that. Melancholy, melancholy. Don't you worry about that. Did we get the XP? Oh, I forgot to check. Did we get the XP for it too? You're really enjoying that farming? No, I don't. It's just that that's just an ad break on Twitch, so I don't want to progress the story until we... I mean, I like the concept of this. Not because it's... By the way, this is completely against the lore, completely against common sense. Like, why would we get the blood resonance? Let's say we get... In my headcanon, we're only getting like a... Just a lick. It's so potent of a blood we can... As an elder, we can make their blood so potent with resonance. Alright? That we are just doing one lick. So we're not... They're not in the whole process of what we are playing. We are toying with our prey. Okay, we are like a huge kitty cat Alright? We are a huge pussycat. And we are toying with our prey, and it's only a lick. And in the whole process, don't worry, lovely people, in the end I'm gonna let him go. In the whole process, we're gonna lose, he's gonna lose maybe like 1 deciliter of blood, okay? So he's gonna be fine. Sounds like something a Tremere would say. Bill. Exactly. I mean, we need to experiment, and that's exactly what we're doing here. We are experimenting with our senses, and he's gonna feel, in a moment, he's gonna feel like, poor guy.
That Max finishes up with my bike soon.
Fight me if you dare!
Fight me if you dare. Come on, let me suck you dry. Please don't clip this, lovely people. This is not a song out of context for you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just... Come closer. I can't... I thought we bucked ourselves into a corner, lovely people. I told the guy to come closer, and now we are all of a sudden not being able to do anything. Anything. The middle finger for the visual representation of Taunt was on point.
Shoot this fucker!
Bye. Someone shoot this fucker. I don't think we get XP. I don't think we get XP. No, we are. We are getting even XP. Come closer. We are getting XP from this too? You are. Oh my god, man. That is so simple. My god, is... And we can do this with Beacon as well. Eventually, although I don't need for that. I don't care for the other skills, to be honest. Like, these are amazing, but we have whole playthroughs where more Bruja and Banu Hakim. I wanna use the other magical shit, you know. Like, I like the idea of an old Tremere who is dabbled in some of the La Sombra stuff. Stop looking yourself behind him, though. Why? Is that a... Oh, because that's why he's frightened, or what? What do you mean? It's not a problem. He's gonna just come at me now.
You even fucking touch me? And you'll...
Festering blemish.
Festering blemish. Nope. Wait. Glimpse of oblivion. Wow. Hey, apple, hey. He's frightened because of the yoink, I think. Okay, maybe. We are toying with our prey. We are toying with our prey. We are a huge pussycat, huge pussycat, pussycat. We are a huge pussycat. Stop editing and clipping that, lovely people. Stop. Get some help. Glimpse of Oblivion. I think that's the next one, right? We have more than enough. Okay, so we have more than enough choleric blood now for the whole series. But what we need, because we have this one already. We need only 3 more Glimpse of Oblivion, I think. And technically, we could do it after one another. No? Like, can I just do that? Like, don't care about choleric that much. Just fill this up. Can I just do that? I think we can, right? Hello, my darling, what about you? I'm gonna feed on you. Hello, my darling, hello.
Max finishes up with my bike soon.
Max finishes up my bike soon? No. Fear me. Take a glimpse into the void where the voice stares back into your soul. Come here. So we yoinked him again. Let's see if he's gonna wake up with, oh my god! We see if the yoink frightens them. But goodness gracious, look at this. We are gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I love when a gamification system just makes an otherwise very grindy and kind of weird unlocking system. I would have liked if these would have been quests. Like, in my mind, these would have been like interesting things we need to do with the clan elders to reawaken our abilities. And in turn is just like, Suckalot. You just need to become Sir Suckalot. And when you are becoming the basically head of the knighthood, that's like, what is this in general, right? Again, the gamification of this is fun, like trying to figure out what skill would be nice in combination so we can get to a safe place. Like, even if you want this one, you would be better off having taunted someone. They're gonna be absolutely mad about you. Avoid the cops because the cops just shoot them because they are so aggressive. Lead them somewhere safe and then boom, and you're good. Like, it's even then it's so much easier to get the melancholic type, because the melancholic type will just run away from you anyway. It's very weird. It's very weird. I don't even understand. How are we getting on? Are you back?
Someone shoot this fuck. Let your fear overtake you.
Let your fear overtake you. I like this. And yes, the yoinking doesn't help, I think. I think the yoinking doesn't help. I'm still gonna do it though. Just so he's not accidentally running too far away. 900. I think one more, right? One more. This is 150. This is 300. With this is 7 more hundred. So 300, 700. Gonna be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, 650, 300, yeah, 950 actually, but whatever, that's fine. 300, 100. Yeah, and this one doesn't need anything, we just need the skill points from it. I wonder if we can actually have another skill point just because we are toying with our prey here. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, by the way, fun fact, if you are really at a place where the victim is, you need to have melancholy blood, but you are in a place surrounded by others, you can vacate the premises with mass manipulation, because mass manipulation, effect abilities, which is this row, effect abilities will apply to all subdued opponents. So whoever is close around you, you just mass manipulate them with Glimpse of Oblivion. And they would all run away, except for your victim. What is that? It's like clearing out an area. It's very nice. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm having a good time just figuring this out and just having fun with the...
What you fear.
The ultimate. I wonder if they die eventually though. I'm just licking. I'm just one lick. Just one. Look at us go. We gonna need to go back to... I almost said Ravenna. We need to go back to Onda, right? That's 5 points. How are you getting on? How are you getting on? How are you getting on? Lovely people, everything is fantastic. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. Absolutely wonderful. This means that we are good to go back to Nico. Then we are good to go to this place and this place. Actually, Onda will be on the way. So let's go there. Yeah, Onda will be on the way. We're gonna go to Nico first. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. We're just running around. I'm just a person. Really? Oh, loot! Oh, no, that's in Arc Raiders. Was there a problem with the audio? Wee! I'm just kidding. Nico. We got you guys. Oh, it's some extra. Collateral.
Come in, stay a while. It is good to get out of the snow.
David is dead, I hear.
And am I right that he has supped kindred blood?
If it comes back on us, we will deal with the Dominator.
Yeah, I think it was familiar. And also, but whose ghoul was he? I wonder. Was it Silky? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I need to consult my list of names. Perhaps later.
Perhaps later.
I look forward to speaking to you again.
Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy, baby. Oh, Billy. See, if he had inventory, we could get some ammo from him or MP5s. Like, it's so weird that we don't have an inventory. It's just, I don't know, it just baffles me. It just baffles me. 6 points now. I can get the back and I like the back. I don't know, taunt back. I like taunt a lot in the combats. You will learn some more points. I kind of want to have either split second or blurred momentum, to be honest. Because I love this idea of the blood salvo and the mass manipulation. Both are nice, but I kind of want this too. Becoming borderline immortal or, well, invincible. Let us go unlock all the abilities from Onda. I don't know why I'm singing about this, but we're gonna do just that. Lovely people, by the way. How is the... I've been thinking about our lovely Discord community. Oh. I've been thinking about our Discord community. Oh, someone was... Good! You did well. You did very well.
You afraid of little old me? You should be.
Nice. We toyed enough. We toyed enough. You look lonely, my AI girlfriend. It's sad. It's just sad. Don't fall down, man. The shotgun down there. Look at that. That's a shotgun. I'm too far away. Can I do this? Can I pick it up here? Oh my god. Alright. I'm good. I think I'm good.
There you are.
I'm not there. Bye. The sheriff of this town. We are the sheriff of this town and we're not fooling around, okay? We're not fooling. Oh. I'm actually happy that they did my dirty work against the Sabbath as well. It's very nice. Oh, everything's alright. Oh, they have my symbol on them. Right? Is that our symbol? Yes, that is our symbol. Whee! I said, whee! These ghouls remind me of the ones in Grout's house. Similar to be honest.
Some change.
Check the Christmas lights. All the Christmas lights are beautiful. Everything is alright up there. I hope you are all in a festive mood. Lovely people, how are you getting on, by the way? Any one of you playing Escape from Tarkov? Or Arc Raiders? Still can't look at bright lights, pupil dilating items still working? Oh yeah, Bill. Did you had a exam? How well you can focus? I remember I was seeing like smudges for hours after that, which is normal and expected, right? Can you focus, or you're more here for the audio, right? You're more
looking for reasons to see me again, are you? Upstairs we're asking about that street problem. Guess you're still on it?
We're on it, but
I am not yet fully restored. Will you help me again?
All right. Let's talk about what you need.
Let's become fully restored, is what she said. Alright, enter Oblivion. Fluid Shade! The lovely Fluid Shade is on YouTube. Bill says on Twitch, anesthetic eye drops for the flash exams. Seems I'm making some cataract. Very small still though. Oh yeah, I hope it's gonna work out for you and it's not gonna be like serious. I know that could be serious, but hopefully it's like just like also well, it happens sometimes. And what are they suggesting? Like just treatable with like eye drops and whatnot, or how does that work? Might need surgery. Ah, I see. But is that like but not some kind of like laser surgery which is riskier healing and anything? It's just like the classic, well, we might need to take something out of there, but you should be fine. Fluid Shade, of the lovely Fluid Shade on YouTube. It's so great to have you. Thank you very much for tuning in. The lovely Fluid Shade says on YouTube, I am the sheriff of this town. Completed all my training 400 years ago. Sensitivity training wasn't a thing then. Sensitivity? Yeah. Cataract is only fixed by surgery, 15-20 minute surgery. But yeah, up to 1 month for recovering. Oh yeah, it's like I can feel it. That's what people are telling me as well, is that I thought that this would be like a week or two. And then the doctor even told me that no, that's like multiple weeks until I recover from the surgery. And I'm like, oh, really? It's nice. It is what it is.
I thought this would be easier the second time. Still feels weird bottling up my blood into a little snack-sized vial.
You know what feels weird that they haven't thought of? We already were exchanging.
I just forgot this shit. Getting senile, Elder.
Can I rip her apart to pieces? I think I'm gonna get enough blood that way. Just gonna just rip her apart. I would love a playthrough like that. I would love if there would be a playthrough in which, if you feel like it, you just Diablerize people. Well, not here, obviously. I'm not absolutely asinine insane. But, like, you know, find a way. Also interesting that the game already is knowing that yes, we have been exchanging bodily fluids. Vitae, bloodslot. Check your thoughts, lovely people. We have already done that, but still it's like, oh, bottling up a blood in a vial, but that involved blood. Like, why doesn't the game know that, okay, we did that, so we might as well go and help me unlock my power that way?
I am not yet fully restored. Will you help me again?
Let's see what I can do for you, Sheriff. Want more, huh? Fine. I hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you. This is all kind of fucked up. Swear to God.
To be honest, it is. It is. This is a Dark Raiders.
No,
this is the new patch.
Make good use of what I gave you.
This is the new patch, Tori. We can have our hideout girlfriends. It's grand, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. She's a little bit of an arse, like how she behaves with us, but you know, I think that's part of the experience.
I am not yet fully restored. Will you help me again?
Let's see what I can do for you, Sheriff.
Dinner is turning out good. Nice. Nice. Let's do the last one, and we are fully unlocked the ability. I can do this too. Hello? Why can't I?
Beyond this, I won't have much more to teach. So let's do this properly, Nomad. Room 1408. And this time, I just might let you bite down on me. Well,
that's it.
That was adequate.
No.
But don't expect it to happen again.
It was anticlimactic. By the way, when Onda says adequate, she means, oh my god, you rocked my world. How can he? They literally vampire type of romance, which is more passion for the vitae, the blood, the vampiric power, than anything else. It's basically a mixture of sexual desire, drive, and all kinds of other things, and pretty much peak orgasm, as you know it, times 10, and all kinds of other swirling emotions and everything, melded into one between vampires who are exchanging those fluids, and some other things as well could be involved. That's what vampire romance is. Instead of explaining it and showing to us, why wouldn't it? Have you seen Witcher 3? Thank you, thank you. Is there something on it or no?
Yeah.
It went off?
Yes.
Why is it stuck?
Oh, now.
Oh yeah, you are right. It was just on the shorts. Thank you very much. What amazing. So, instead of us them after Witcher 3, honestly, instead of them showing that to us, this is it. Like, we get a black screen with like, we suggested something. At least in some of them there's some audio and there's something happening, but this is, oh my god, this is very underwhelming. This is so disappointing. I can't even begin to tell, man. It's so disappointing. Oh no. Don't expect it to happen again. What are you talking about?
Night.
Did we unlock the freaking... Why didn't we unlock this one? Oh, we need to do that as well, separately. How has Vampire been anyway? Oh, it's really good. I love this. Like, knowing the backstory of all of this is making it extra interesting. Have you played it through, Tori? Have you finished this one? It is so good, man. They just had a new update as well, so hopefully fix most of the bugs that basically knocked people around. They had the roadmaps released not too long ago, so it's not quite Dark Raiders level, but they have like some nice plans with the.
Let's not let ourselves get too distracted. Upstairs, we're asking about that street problem. Guess you're still on it?
Did it literally just bug out for us? Lovely people.
Pleasure as always, Onda.
Why do I have this not unlocked? Why do I have all the abilities unlocked for me, and I don't have this unlocked? What happened? And there's no more option to unlock it. Funnily enough, with this character, I don't plan to use all of these abilities except for the Glimpse of Oblivion. I mean, it would be fun, of course, sometimes every once in a while, but no, I don't plan to use them. I unlocked all of these because that's how you get the perk at the end, and that's how I got these perks, which are not my immediate clan perks, and this was unlocked. What happened? I actually wanted this. Not an immense, oh my god, we need this, but like, you know, it would be nice. Fucking hell, man. Arc Raiders is too good. Arc Raiders is really good, yeah. Haven't touched it in a while because of Arc Raiders. I can understand that. I almost haven't touched it in a while because of Arc Raiders, and I was just thinking, like, I'm very intrigued by the story, and I want to know about it. Okay, these bugs. We were just talking about how they made the patch, and like bugs this, bugs that. I'm gonna try, but oh my god, man. I'm gonna try. The new arc updates are something. Not sure about that progress tree and how I feel about it. Oh, you mean the map? The map is locked behind the resource stuff and the whole community is trying to unlock it? Do you mean that? It's kind of... you know what I would have liked? If they would have added part of a map, right? Some part of the map they should have added. Like a small one. Like how Factory plays or played earlier when Factory was actually a very, very small one, right? So how Factory was in Tarkov, like a much quicker in and out, and you should bring the actual stuff. Wait a minute, wait a minute, this isn't Dark Raiders. The atrocity. I'm gonna soon play. I have promised a friend to play offline games with him, so it's gonna be that after the stream. We're gonna make some clips more than likely, but it's not gonna be broadcasted. I'm sorry. Trindamir, welcome on in. How are you getting on? It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in again. The lovely Trindamir PG. In my opinion, Vampires Bloodlines is better than the second game. I would still prefer the first game. I understand why you say that. So many systems are outright missing from this one. I mean, even the go-to black romance, vampire romance depicting scenes are so underwhelming, you know. This anticlimactic is what they are. Even though vampire romance would be the essence of climax compressed into like a very small space and time, and we don't get that. It's weird. Yeah, I let it slide, but something like 13 or 14 times, and that's it, Ponders. But you are right, actually. We should play some Arc Raiders. Should we finish up with some Arc Raiders very soon? I mean, we could technically try and do something like that. Can we try? Okay, it should be saved. Let's see if it works. If my save worked, I mean, even then technically maybe we can fix it with like a Nico, Onda, you look so different. Well, I like you this way. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Yeah, it's unlocked and it's not unlocked. Lovely people, this is a problem. Yes, most Arc Raiders. What are most Arc Raiders? Yeah, most Arc Raiders. More. You like the idea? You know what? This pisses me off so much, and we have a save apparently that works from here. I mean, we can try to get to this point anyway. I want to go here, but Do you see it? Set waypoint. It's very hard to set a waypoint on a world map, okay? But you can set waypoint like this. But still, it is weird. I don't know how to feel about this. This is so weird. This should have been unlocked. Like, what is it? This is the exact same thing that happened here. I don't even have any of these skills unlocked, by the way, and I got the passive. More than likely, it's borged. Hey! He needs some milk. He needs some arc up his arse. Save too. What type of shaved tube should be filled with arc? Hooray for Bug New Game! Yay! I'm so happy that after 3 patches, we can't like reset the freaking ability tree to actually give you what every other tree gave you before. It's amazing. I love it. How about no? How about we learn some upgraders? But only a little bit, okay, a lot of people. Because I really promised that other friend that I'm gonna play with him, and we're gonna play some nice duos. That's the plan. I don't know about up the arse, but yeah, okay, I'll support you. Thank you very much. But did I say it out loud? Automod, yeah. Automod is so, the arse is, oh my god. How dare you? We have freaking terrorists on the site, but come on. Words, lovely people. God, goodness gracious, Billy. No, we don't. I know. It's just what drama. Yeah, right. Well, we'll see. God, goodness gracious. All right, lovely people. Do you want to? We're gonna do something very simple. Something up to the. Wait a minute. Is it? Okay. I think we're gonna start it in a mere second. All right. Need to start Steam for that because Arc Raiders is on a Steam. Science. Silence. Silence. Greetings. Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Right? Is that the silence? Silence. Silence. I can't even do it properly because of the freaking throat, man. That is a classic. Oh my god, I love that. What's the name of the comic? JeffDunham.com. Jeff Dunham there. I got to see Jeff Dunham live once. Great time. Jeff Dunham. What an amazing joy. I heard about this skit with, the obviously the Ahmed and the dead terrorist and others. I heard about that first. And then all of a sudden, I was like, I get to experience one of the recordings of like a big show. He had like a what is that called? It's a special. And I was preparing for those type of skits only. I don't know why I thought that will be only that. But it's like, yeah, let's listen to Jeff. What's up with that? I think it was on YouTube, by the way. It's not even a big thing. And I watched it, and my god. Yeah, Peanut, Walter is my favorite. I think Walter is my absolute favorite so far. It's such a great character, man. Peanut Walter, and then the redneck one, I can't remember the name of. God, goodness gracious, Billy, it's so cool. If I change the tingy-ling here to Arc Raiders, what's gonna happen? We don't have any other content labels because we are absolutely family friendly. Did it work? Baba G. Ooh, Baba G is also part of the thingy-ling. Versailles, it's so great to have you. Thank you very much for tuning in again as well. It is absolutely fantastic. What a name, yeah. Played Ark yesterday, loving it. Rib Goper, did the Ark bug beat you as well? All of us, the whole freaking Project Zomboid community is addicted now. What is going on? What? Bubba G, yeah, what a name. Of course, so yeah. And then the redneck one I can't remember the name of. Oh yeah, of course that was. Oh man. Oh man. Jeffaffa.com.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Thank you for taking care of Peter's biological well-being. Shade 2.
Fool me once. I remember professional streaming right here, lovely people. I remember to switch on to the game view. How about that? How about that? We are right here. We are reading stuff. Watch this. Can you even see it? Is it working? You can. Okay, cool. Gore orc. Look at thirsty. Thank you. It's a thirsty Thursday. It did. And the orcs also bite me to death too. That is, you will learn. Orcs are actually easy. Well, more or less, but you will learn. You will learn to tackle them. So breaking new ground, Stellamontes. We've discovered a secluded research facility high in the mountains, rumored to contain rare Exodus technologies. Unfortunately, the previous occupants demolished all access tunnels before leaving. So what I said for this, by the way, earlier, a lot of people, is that it would have been so much better to get like a very small, almost like arena type of map, similar to Escape from Tarkov's factory, or rather the very old factory, which is very small, you know, areas are not accessible as they are currently. Although back then maybe they haven't thought of expanding it, but whatever, small map. And we should have taken the resources into the map and deposit them at certain locations, and that's how we unlock areas, maybe even separately. Maybe we unlock one of the corridors first, you know, depending on how we are doing as a community. It would be so nice. Like with this, like, oh, by the way, we have the new battleground, but we only still need some time for it, so like, okay, take your time, but it's like, what is this? Help Apollo collect the materials needed for restoration of the tunnels and exchange them for merits. Merits. What kind of merits? And we can definitely donate 5, right? Ooh. So what is this? 5 materials, 20 merits. What? Oh, this was at 3% when you shared the picture. Govy. We have like 1/3 in, and that was like what, 6 hours ago? 0 kills yet, full on friendly, got backstab one time though. Backstabs are a thing, but hey, you don't have to kill, right? We are against the clankers, and these people are literally killing others for apricots. Not a happy camper, right? Merits? Merit? I mean, what is happening like this? Let me do this. Ah. And if we get 5 donations, what? Oh, that's the total. You need to do this one by one. Really? This is riveting gameplay right here. Lovely build. This is a impeccably impressive gameplay right here. Watch this. Shot. Bullseye. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this a little later, I guess. Oh. Okay, so live events are bigger infrastructural projects to which all raiders are asked to contribute. Right now, the engineering crews are working on expanding the tubes toward an all-new destination, Stellamontes. Materials you donate will count towards the community progress and speed up the expansion. Contributing to the effort also earns you up to 900 merits, which can be used to claim rewards in the next phase. Okay, so there's gonna be a next phase, which who knows what that means. But that's gonna be... I need to get up basically there. I don't want to spend all my stuff though. Like, I need to be careful. Boop! 100 donations. Okay, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. We have enough materials, I think, but I'm gonna still try to to get there. What was this last thing I was even doing? I don't even remember. We had... we could take in... This Anvil is only 28, but that's more than enough, by the way. Still love is Spidey. Welcome on in, Spidey. How do you get it on? Yo! How you doing? Was that a typo, maybe? Like the O is next to the P, right? I guess. And the R is next to the T, right? I'm good, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna run one. I'm gonna run one for you lovely people, and then see. Like, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Spidey says, I'm good, how are you? I've been better. My neck's still absolutely bitching, but hopefully it's gonna be better as we go. Yeah, but I like how you read it, so I might start making my introductions like that from now on. Exactly. Yo! Ripgo processor. Today they increased the needed medicine by amount by 10 or more times, so more people got a chance to contribute. That's what I was thinking. Like, I wonder how they actually gauged how much automatic contributions should be calculated, because I can't wait to open myself. Game mechanics are so good. Made me revisit the finals again. How about the finals, by the way? I heard good things about the finals too. I haven't played it either, but that was free to play, right? Ripgo processor. When Starmores got introduced, the progress bar was going too quick. I see. I was convinced I wouldn't PvP, and then I saw someone get jumped, I helped them, defeated them, and knocked out the aggressor. Govy, there you go. I mean, we need to root out the rotten apples, right? We pick up the apricots and, you know, lemons and whatnot, and some of the rotten apples we take out. We take them out behind the shed and just shoot them to them. I got carried away a little bit. I was convinced that when people that we avenged the aggressor. Ripgo processor. Today they increased the amount of mats. Yeah, I was on while they did it. It went from 8% down to 1. I see. I was watching streamers ranting about it. Ranting about the quickness that they went. Yeah, I was actually looking at it and I was hoping that I can contribute some tonight. Just a moment, lovely people. Just give me a moment. I need to get a pill. Some antibiotics for the neck. I'll be coming back in just a moment.
Medical emergency tunnel 6, paramedics needed.
Lovely people. How are you getting on? Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. One thing we could do is we could actually just load in like this and get the round going. I mean, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna make a ferro for us. Actually, do I? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Perfectly fine. Look at us go. Yep, absolutely crazy good. I think we should be okay with this. Not sure if I need a burner though. more of this. Especially after all this. Maybe 2 is enough. Wow, okay. How about we do that? Let me just roll in for a little bit. What would I even do? Well, of course, I would check out... Ooh, a storm raid? How about the storm raid? What are these? Oh, the matriarch is on blue grade. Really? What is that even? Interesting. Night raids are not accessible as far as I can tell. Let's get a storm raid in. Let's get a solo storm raid in. just so we can kick us off in a nice way. Rigo says, I just woke up. Welcome back amongst the living. Hunter Killer, welcome back amongst the living. Rigo said, I love the game, but I have one problem. I can't get my mic working for some reason. Oh, I heard someone else having some problems in the voice chat too, but you are only the second one. I don't know how it doesn't work. Reverse later, more plenty of time. I don't think how much plenty of time there will be for contributing to this. I love this game. Has lore with the finals and apparently Rich left Earth when the Arcs attacked. Ah, the Rich play in the finals? Maybe.
Let's move to that location.
It might be true. That might be true.
Hello? If anyone can hear me, an electromagnetic storm is currently raging over topside. Beware the lightning strikes if you're outdoors.
Oh, sorry. Are we safe indoors? We are kind of safe indoors, right? As far as I can tell. Can you even see the game, or did I manage to not change over? I changed over, right? I think I did. I think I did change over, right? You can go up there.
Let's go to that location.
To be frank, we should go to the scrapyard too. Maybe a little later. Oh god. The freaking hell. Well, that was quick.
GG's, man.
GG's. Did I even hit you?
You wanna go in together or?
Oh, I would love to. We can do that. If you can get me up. That is.
Yeah, I can. Oh no, fuck, I lied, man. I took the rescue out. Sorry, man.
No worries, no worries.
I took the deep whip out. I'm sorry, bro.
No worries, no worries. There was some good shots. You gotta jump on me.
Were there crates around? Maybe there's one around here?
I checked that, but there's no crates in the inside or outside. There's usually one here as well, but usually no.
I thought I packed one.
No worries, man. Enjoy the loot.
Thank you.
Cheers. See, this is why I like even the PvP can be wholesome, right? That was a nice one round. At least for the immediate needs. Yeah, what is it? 4 attacks is plenty, I think. 4 stacks. Making sure stick at 4 stacks of each. What? 4 stacks of what? Oh, the base materials. I would figure something out, but for now, don't shoot rush is fine. For now, yeah. Semi-lurking, checking what's for dinner, and taking a look at my Pillars of Eternity save. Pillars of Eternity is so good, man. Do the same soon. Accumulating mats way too quick. Oh yeah, it's just so much stuff. I'm actually even happy to lose stuff. Okay, so I actually hit the guy. Very nice. I hit the guy. Okay. I'm very happy for that. I was thinking that I think I hit him once, so I hope it was a good one. To be frank, I should have thrown a smoke. We didn't even have smoke on us, right? So I completely forgot the smoke. But this is some good stuff. You know what we're gonna do? This, and then we're gonna do a free one just to get this. He seemed like a lovely chap, minus the fact he murdered you. I mean, yeah. I mean, listen. More and more people are becoming aggressive, I guess, as they finish up the objectives for now. But that's fair, you know, in a way. Storm. Confirm, 3 loadout, let's go in and let's meet the same guy and just get him. How about that? No, more than likely not, but yeah, it is what it is. Both the Pillars of Eternity back in Kickstarter, same with the Wasteland 2 and 3, Torment, Tides of Numenera and Shadowrun games. Bill? We need more people like you. It's a good couple of years for Kickstarter, or is it Chroma Squad? How was Chroma Squad? I don't know much about that. I think I heard about that, but I don't know much about that. I'm a little bit pissed about that vampire save being borked, like the last ability not unlocking automatically. It's very weird.
I'm not even scoping.
Thank you. Really though, Justice Craft. Such a legendary joy of a human being.
What?
Jedward here, listen up. Raider camps come in all shapes and sizes. If you spot a shack made of mostly corrugated sheets, that's probably one of ours.
It's lovely people. 29, by the way? It's fairly fresh, right? Magnet is good. I have that already. Not that I'm complaining too much, but you know, just food for thought. I need one more rusted gear, by the way, for the last tier 3. I have a Pharaoh, and that's it. It's actually not too bad. I feel like, oh, ready to get out, ready to get them out of here.
Let's head home at the water treatment elevator.
We are getting fucked out of here. Get Adolf. Okay, we could go to the other side. No, I'm okay. Kind of wanna keep that stuff. How did we start a hype train? Doesn't it need more? Hello, my guy. Don't we need more stuff for the hype train to start? I mean, not that I'm complaining too much.
Hey, don't shoot. Thanks. Thank you.
My god, how slow it is. How slow we can get. Do we have a smoke? No. I wanna get out.
Don't shoot. Hey, don't shoot. I owe you.
But we are getting hype trains. Thank you very much. I hope you get an icon, like, or something. Like, do you get an emote with this?
Don't shoot.
I hope you get a nice emote for this or something. The lovely Bill. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for the lovely sub as well. The lovely sub from the Absolute legendary joy of a support from Bill. Happened to buzz the other day too. I noticed maybe I need to maybe they reset some of the settings, and I need to like go in and set the settings. I remember it was, I think it was 2 before, like for smaller streamers by default. Did you say anything? But yeah, a lot of people. I guess is it still like on? Do we have a hype train like going? We do. Look at that. We still have a level 1 hype train for 2 minutes and 50 seconds. No pressure. Look at that. Look at that, lovely people. I just got a snap hook plan. Free loadout. It's always worth to go into the special maps because it's 2x on the loot. What is happening with the loading though? God, some of the graphics was weird for a moment. But hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that one bit. What we should worry about is this. Look at us go. Snap hook blueprint. Utility 3. Power rod. Okay, so we have a power rod. 2 power rods are needed for this. 3 ropes. I think we cannot craft ropes, right? We can just buy them. If I remember correctly. We can maybe do that in a way. We have the extended shotgun. Maybe I will give that to someone who I like. And then we'll see about the rest. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. This is just rubber, right? But that's actually amazing because we might need the rubber. To be honest, for this extra contributions or whatnot. But yeah, a lot of people, I think I would love to stream this to you and make just do this together, which may happen tomorrow. I still want to finish the freaking Bloodlines 2 story so much, and I promised a friend that I'm gonna play duos with them today off stream. So I'm so sorry. I really wish to share it. I think I will have the recording going and maybe make some clips if we have some, let's be honest, really impeccably impressive plays, right? But I think this is where we're gonna stop it. And yeah, how to deflate the 1 minute still left from the hype train, right? Like, lovely people, I promised someone I want to play with them offline. Yay, hype train! What a marketing specialist I am, right? Did you say anything about the list of RPGs I told you about? I got kind of hit with that. You got hit at that. Oh, that's why you subbed there. Maybe you need to like refresh then, but the next ad will not happen very soon, so that's gonna be fine. Thank you very much for Bill. Even if it's just against the ads, I'm very much appreciating it. I was wondering why you accessed so early those bulletproof in safe lane. Thought, oh yeah, but didn't show it to you. I didn't even want to, like, let's go. We need to skedaddle. I mean, we had this, but it's in one camp. We spawned in and found these. Oh man. Support is support is support. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Lovely people, you're amazing, each and every one of you. I just hate ads too. Yeah, I understand that. Please let me know ever if you get any, because I have it. I sometimes even check that option because Twitch is iffy and it's turned off. Like, no subscriber should ever get a freaking ad on this channel, period. Please let me know if you got an emote for this hype train build. Because I'm now curious if it's actually working and you were supporting, so you should get one. I asked about Chroma Squad because I know about all the others and I heard about Chroma Squad, I think, but I didn't know about that. So what's up with Chroma Squad? How did that turn out? But it's lovely. It's lovely. I'm doing mostly the first map. They're still quite calm and friendly overall. Oh, I see. I'm going all over the place, but usually people are, by the way, chill and friendly. I completely, that guy just completely snuck up on me. Maybe I should actually turn back the audio because I think yesterday I turned down the game audio a little bit. I don't know if you can still hear it correctly. Maybe I just turned down the music actually, so it should be okay. I'm gonna learn this now. Inspect. Hey, a blueprint. Look at that. Field notes on the snap hook. A gadget that allows the user to scale structures and cover large distances. Large distances? Mobility ++. Let's go. Learn and consume. Spend the following resources to learn this blueprint. I'm so happy. I'm just happy. Behold made some nice indie games. Yeah, Chroma Squad is a tactics-based RPG with Super Sentai Power Rangers theme made by Behold, the Brazilian studio. Oh, okay. They also made Knights of Pen and Paper, among some other stuff. I remember Knights of Pen and Paper as well. That's Pen and Paper is a great series. There you go. That sounds lovely. That's lovely. I didn't even know they're Brazilian. Good to know. Although I haven't heard their name for a while. What are they working on now, I wonder? Are they still alive and kicking, making some good stuff? But yeah, lovely people, I'm gonna need to hop off. It's amazing to have you. I'm just so happy. I'm just freaking happy to share the gaming experience with you. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon we can do some more Bloodlines too. Maybe Ark. Hey, if you want to see Ark, we can do Ark. I love Ark Raiders. I really want to do at least a little bit of Bloodlines too, because I want to progress the story, even if for some reason the perk didn't unlock for us. Hopefully it will change though. This is kind of weird. Or maybe eventually I'm gonna fix the save later with like a console command or something, because this is freaking ridiculous, man. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not surprised. But yeah. Yeah, Behold made some nice indie gems. They also made that cosplay club game, the cosplay Sailor Moon Tactics RPG. Oh, I think I heard about that too. Cosplay club. What's that? What is that? Okay, lovely people, you absolutely legendary Joseph Yomi. Should we raid someone with Bloodlines too, or do you wanna stick with Ark Raiders? It's up to you. We need to come up with this decision quickly though. Are we gonna actually? Do we have any of the lovely people? Do we have any of the lovely people overrated? Not overrated. I just read up a name. The first recommendation for me, and we can actually rate him. Wait a minute. There's so many lovely people alive as well. So, even Helping Hans is going strong with Ark Raiders. I love that. It's us versus the Clankers. I think so too, and then I get shot in the back. The lovely Royale with cheese is up. This is so amazing. I love it. Ember plays some Enshrouded. Lovely bunch of joys of streamers. My goodness gracious. Lovely people. How about we go to this guy? The first recommended for you section for the raid is J Overrated. J Overrated. And there's a mustache tag. And I can't help it. I'm a fan. Alright? I don't know why. I don't know what makes me think like this. It happens, it so happens something got into my eyes. Alright? I think you know what I mean. So we're gonna raid the lovely Joe Overrated. It's absolutely legendary joy of a human being. And they have a webcam, so it's plus non plus ultra experience. What could freaking go wrong, lovely people? Like, what are we doing with our lives? How about we go and raid this absolute legendary joy of human being? Live for a while, getting carried by my unks. I don't know what they're doing. There's a full squad. First time playing, by the way. But again, the mustache takes it all, so... Mustaches prop each other up. We perk each other up. I hope. I can get it even more weird, so I think I'll stop here. But lovely people, you absolute legendary joys of human beings, thank you very much for your support. You absolute legends. Let's do a shout out for the lovely founder of the Stream Dream Team as well. Because lovely people, they are live as well with some Ark Raiders, by the way, just so you know. The lovely DJX is live with some Ark Raiders. There you go, check them out. An absolute joy to watch. Fantastic chill streamer. The lovely DJX. Go there and check them out and spread the love and joy of the Project Zomboid community. Oh my god, we're gonna be like a Project Raiders community or Ark Zomboid community. But yeah, have a good night everyone. Rip Goper, thank you very much for being here as well. You are absolutely freaking amazing. Trickle into the raid. Please don't go anywhere. Make this spread the joy with this absolute lovely person together, okay? Trickle in. Trickle. And I mean trickle. Trickle into the raid, lovely people. Trickling is easy. You should just let it happen to you. Oh my god, this is horrible to say. What a horrible line. Just let it happen. It's gonna be over quickly. God, Peter Ponders after hours. God, what am I doing? I should just shut up. At one point, right? Trickling, please. Lovely people. Stick around because you get an infusion of thought nuggets. Not invasion, an infusion of thought nuggets. It's gonna just land in your account. You can use it for redeems later. Those are the channel points. Thought nuggets, right? Lovely people. Again, thank you very much for being here. You are absolutely wonderful. And We can see each other hopefully tomorrow. If not, then over the weekend. The Surefire thing is Sunday. We're gonna have a lovely Sunday stream as usual. But hopefully even tomorrow we can have some nice stuff. Hopefully much sooner than today, because goodness gracious, Billy, the time it took through today to finish up the work. But hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. Lovely people, thank you very much for being here. Spread the joy and love, alright? Say hello to this absolute legend. Spread the joys of mustaches, alright? Lovely people. See you next time. Cheers! Music, game music.